I'm this bad. Boy stunned like my dad. Call me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes, took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. 08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee and my true religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack. Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling. I'm in the building with my nigga DJ K's. What's cracking tonight, big dog? What's going on with you, homie?
I'm chilling.
Chilling.
Motherfucker as usual, but I'm chilling.
Chill. I apologize for that botch start that we just had there a second ago. You know what I mean? But we got a new look. As you can see over here on Grownmanishh, we stepping the production up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? All my people that's new to the podcast, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever we go live with the juice that we spilling to you niggas. And we got a lot of shit that we gonna talk about today. But K's, before we get started, man, is there anything that you wanted to say, man? Anybody you wanted to shout out or anything, big dog?
Shit. Shout out to them bitch ass cops out there in what's that? Planco, Texas. If I'm saying it right, some suburb north of Dallas. Fucking with that nigga walking home, y'all gonna arrest him. We ain't want to be bothered, you bitch ass niggas.
Well, you know
shout them bitch ass cops out.
You know what?
Bitch ass
just because
niggas.
you just said something about that, you know what? That's something that we was gonna talk about. I mean, since you said it, the charges was dropped against 18-year-old Rodney Reese, a high school student on the way home from work after police received a phone call of a black male who was stumbling in the road in a snowstorm after he repeatedly told officers he was on his way home to just leave him the fuck alone. Now,
leave me the fuck alone and hear this little bitch talking shit.
Now I am
going to know what's going on.
Right. And I am going to pull up the video, man, because I want everybody to make a determination on if this was harassment, because they clearly harassed this man. He said he does this all the time. He was walking home from work. Just leave him alone. He's going about his way. They wanted to ask him about his name. Let me let y'all play this video, and y'all predetermine on what y'all think about this, because this was just disgrace, man. Straight up disgrace that they had this brother go through that. His name was Rodney Reese. He was 18-year-old, and he still is a high school student. So we gonna get into this video of Rodney Reese walking home. And y'all make the determination, and me and Kay is gonna go ahead and we gonna talk about it. We gonna throw our 2 cents in on this. But here's the full body cam of Rodney Reese. As a matter of fact, I gotta put this on here. I got a lot of stuff going on over here. We gonna add another display capture on over here so y'all can check it out. And okay, there we go, right there. We'll add that right there. This is Rodney Reese walking home from work, and he was harassed by the police.
Police have dropped charges against a teen who was arrested for walking in a Plano street during last week's winter weather. The entire encounter was caught on camera. The high school student believes he was arrested because he's black.
Yeah, I want y'all to determine if this was harassment. These officers should have been. Should he sue the police department for this? I don't want to hear what they got to say. I want to see the video.
Natalie, the 18-year-old says video.
All right, here go the video right here. For when they first start fucking with him. Here you go, y'all.
You know what you gotta know how to do? You gotta get your big ass head out the way, man. Put yourself in the corner and let everybody see you.
Are you trying to get home?
Or you know what I can do? This is what I do. Hold on. This is what I do. Here we go right here. This is what I do right here. Check this out, y'all.
At Walmart during the Texas freeze last Tuesday night. Police say someone called, concerned that a black male wearing a short-sleeved shirt was stumbling along the icy conditions. It was a welfare check. Reese lives with his mom just a few blocks away.
Now, he was a few blocks away from home.
He repeatedly told officers he was fine.
Let's go tell the nigga he shouldn't be walking in the road.
They talking about
nobody out there.
They talking about case. Hold on.
Okay, but you're walking in the middle of the road.
I understand that. Okay. I do this every night, literally. I'm straight.
Okay. You ain't cold or nothing?
No.
With that cheap shirt on?
Officers continued to follow him, however, for 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
And harassed
an
him.
investigation.
I don't care. I'm going home.
You were officially detained.
No.
Yes,
Sir.
yes you are.
Bro,
before handcuffs were placed around his wrists.
Just relax.
Just relax, all right?
Just relax.
We're just trying to talk
But
to
I
you.
got an anger problem. Please get off me. Y'all not, no.
Now look at this
I'm
shit.
sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
Yeah, you didn't stop. Put your hands behind
See,
your
and
back.
then it turned. See, they try to turn it into
You are
to
not
assault
free to go.
right there.
Wow.
The next thing we do is going to be get a charge right now.
For
We're-
what?
Because you're pushing on an officer.
I'm not pushing. How am I pushing on?
Reese was arrested for walking in the street. The official charge, pedestrian in the roadway. The high school student spent the night
See,
in
white
jail.
folks always fucking with people.
Treated me like I was a criminal or something.
The teen says he was walking along the street because the area off to the side of it, seen in this photo taken the next day, was covered in ice and snow. He says he kept walking away because he didn't need help.
Just a simple encounter. A simple encounter. That's why I tried to dodge you. So I could make it home. I don't know.
Yeah, now we
Friends
gonna get back
and
into
loved
this,
ones
man,
say
but,
he's just a good kid with a clean record.
This is what we talk about the bad policing in America and what goes on. Because I got another story earlier about a 13-year-old down in Florida, but we're gonna continue to talk about this for a minute, man. Was that a case of harassment case? Did they harass that young brother on the way home?
Boy, man, you gonna arrest him for walking in the street in the snow?
Right.
Then if that's the case, why y'all went out there writing tickets to the city for not removing the snow? Why you wasn't writing tickets to other homeowners that wasn't removing the snow? You know what I'm saying? Say y'all want to get on some bullshit. Come on, man.
Yeah, shit just.
I was
didn't
saying,
make
the
no
people
sense,
like
man.
fucking with people.
And that young brother spent the day in jail because of this bullshit. Because he was simply just walking home.
Walk home from work.
fucking work.
Walk home from work with some groceries.
A block away from the house. Y'all
With-
checked
with
on
some
his well. This the
groceries.
thing. They said they got a call to check on a person's well-being. You checked on this man's well-being. He told you
Yeah,
he
he
was
said
all
leave him
right.
the fuck alone.
And leave
He
him
said, leave
alone.
the
He on
fuck
his way
alone.
home. Why you
Yeah, I'm
fucking
on the
with
way
him?
home. Leave me the
Why-
fuck home. Leave me the fuck alone.
Why does that turn into an altercation where that young man could have clearly lost his life, or clearly something could have happened to him just because he was walking home from work? Now,
He even told the bitch. Look, I don't whip on bitches. Leave me fuck alone. I don't even whip
Right.
on bitches. Leave
And
me alone.
he explained to him that he does this every night. So what was the point of you
Hey.
harassing him? See, this
Every
is,
time I walk home from work, here y'all come fucking with me.
so now niggas ain't even got the right to walk home in the snow without a jacket if you don't want to. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, you in
Yeah, I
Texas.
don't want no ride home
and this
for you
is the thing.
motherfuckers.
And this is the thing. You in Texas. How many people owns jackets in Texas?
Nah, here we go. How many of them motherfuckers you gonna lock up that was responsible for them power outages? How many of them executives y'all gonna throw in jail?
None of them. They all resigned. No, they let them resign. They let them resign.
We fuck about resigning. How many of them motherfuckers you gonna lock up? Fuck
They ain't charged
resigning.
none of them because they all technically are responsible, because they said 10 years ago there was a recommendation for them to weatherize the equipment because if a cold storm came through or a cold front come through, it could cause major power outages all across the whole state of Texas. And they ignored those recommendations, and now look what you got. Millions of people without power. People ain't got clean water. They told with 14 million people to boil their fucking water. That's a disgrace, man. What do y'all pay taxes for? That's the main question y'all should be asking. Y'all paying taxes for motherfuckers to be fucking with a dude walking down the road in the middle of the night on his way going home? Or do y'all pay taxes for motherfuckers to get the motherfucking weatherization of the power grid right? Or do y'all pay
Ain't got nothing to do
taxes
with
for the
Oh,
police?
taxes
Go ahead.
ain't got nothing to do with that. That's a company that's charging you every month for a fucking bill. So they need to get their shit right. Most
No, I'm
of
talking
them
about as far as the
Excuse me.
police. Y'all paying taxes for the police to fuck with people walking home from work and arrest them on taxpayers' money for no reason. Take them to jail on taxpayers' money for no fucking reason. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear this shit, because let me tell you something, man. If that was a white man, he wouldn't have went to jail that night. They would have talked to him.
Oh, white man wouldn't have fuck with him.
Because I clearly ain't seen him stumbling down the road. And then on top of that, if he was kind of like slipping, it's the snow. Let's be realistic. He walking in snow. He ain't got no boots on. No telling where he worked at. It's probably a fast food spot.
I
Anybody?
said he worked at Walmart right down the street.
Oh, he walked at Walmart right down the street. So what? Come on, man. It ain't like he was doing some type of criminal activity. He was just simply walking down the street.
Yeah, it was.
And,
nigga walking in public without being escorted.
But I'm glad they dropped the charges on this brother and those cops. They
I don't see what kind of charges they're gonna pull on. What?
Reprimand.
How can you charge with what? Charge with what? Ignoring you motherfuckers for minding his business. So he's charged with minding his own business.
Oh, if anything, they should be the police, them officers should be charged with harassment and assault because they harassed the dude and they assaulted him. After he repeatedly told me to leave him the fuck alone. Like, I ain't did nothing. I'm walking home. I told you to leave me alone. You kept bothering me. That's the harassment thing right there. After I told you to leave me alone. And I ain't done nothing. You keep following me. Right. And then you put your hands on me. Now
you being detained under an investigation. Like,
and just because investigating what? Me walking down the street, you said you were checking on my well-being. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Fuck you very much.
Yeah, exactly, you know, man. Go about your fucking business, man. See, that's why I always say, man, it is a deep, deep, deep problem with the way policing is done in this country and shit, man, and the money we waste on for the motherfuckers to harass somebody. Because like I said, they harassed that man. They assaulted him. They took him to jail. They terrorized him for no fucking reason. This day and time, no telling how scared the young brother was because he see brothers getting killed on TV.
They should start doing.
What is that?
No, they should start letting niggas be officers of the law. I don't give a fuck what's their background. It's like the motherfucking good old boys, and put them to patrol white neighborhoods.
Exactly.
Let's see what happens when little Johnny start getting picked on. Because you know what I'm saying, he was jaywalking.
Or getting stopped in frisk or slammed on the car. It ain't jaywalking. You talked about that. That's the next story that we're going to talk about, but we're going to stay on this a little bit longer because, I mean, this should be a concern. You get what I'm saying? Not only is it fucked up, like it's already
up on LSD, sir. That's a nice, healthy spliff. I like that,
Thank you. But dog, we need to be concerned because not only this, it's already we got to strike against us because we black. Now we just can't simply walk down the street. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people like, oh man, why you always making it a black-white issue? I'm like, no, because it's the truth. You don't see this shit repeatedly happen to white people.
I bet
this
you
shit that
none
we
of them
talking about
officers
tonight.
was black.
Listen,
I bet you none of them officers in that video was black.
Nan one of them was. Nan one was. Nan one.
Now, how did I know that? How did I know that? Wow.
Nan one of them was. Nan one of them was. But see, like the shit that we gonna talk about tonight. And all these stories that I got to cover, you get what I'm saying? This shit has all happened in like a week span. Well, some of it, the information is just now coming out, which I think is ridiculous anyway, that the information and the surveillance footage of some of these incidents is just now starting to come out. But now that we talking about the police, I'm going to talk about one good thing that the police actually did, and this how policing is supposed to be done. There was a 13, and the only reason it was done like this is because it was a little white girl. Let's keep it honest. You get what I'm saying? There was a 13-year-old white girl in where's that, Volusia County, Florida. She hooked up with a 22-year-old Orlando man she met offline after school, and her parents reported her missing. So a sheriff deputy went from motel to motel, and he finally found this little girl. Now, this is what I'm talking about, the difference in policing. Bobby Charles. We just talked about him, that young brother that they found in the sugarcane field. Think about if the policing was taken seriously when that little boy got abducted, he might still be alive. Because they said they took them 16 hours to ping his phone location. They said if they would have pinged his phone location when the mom reported that boy or tried to report him missing, that child probably would still be alive. Now, here is the whole irony of this whole shit, though. Here it is, a white girl. Parents report her missing. Immediately they're investigating. Cop goes out, hotel to hotel, knock on each door until you find a little girl. That's
Ain't
the
no more pressure than a little white girl.
That's the difference in the policing. That was the priority. They actually took their job serious at that particular point in time with that victim. Should I applaud them? Yeah, I'm going to applaud them. But no, I'm not going to celebrate them because y'all need to have that same energy when it comes down to black children. Y'all need to have that same energy when it comes down to brothers out here. You do.
Nope.
So that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not like.
They're not going to do that. That's not going to happen.
Huh?
That's not going to happen. You can wait. We ain't going to waste our technology on that nigga.
No, they not.
There's no more pressures than a little white girl.
But they said within a matter of an hour, dude found the girl at the hotel.
Ain't no more pressure than a little white baby. What Uncle Ruckus used to say? The sweet nectar.
What do you used
You
to
know what I'm
say? What
saying?
is what Uncle Ruckus? You say that nigga. That's that's a little bit more of your time, nigga.
Uncle Ruckus, me. I used to say some slick shit about them little white children.
Yeah, but that's how
Tell
police.
them little hobgoblin niggas get the fuck up out the way. Why them precious little white boys and girls get on that school bus?
Let me ask you this question, and I already know the answer to this. You get what I'm saying? If that was a little black child, little black girl, do you think that response would have been the same? I ask anybody that's in the chat to put down they 2 cents in the chat. You get what I'm saying? If that was a black child, would the response still would have been the same? Huh?
Did you call her cousin or auntie, or maybe she's with the neighbor? You know,
or maybe she's at a basketball game.
Yeah, she's at a basketball game. Maybe she's somewhere eating watermelon.
And let me tell you this, man. This led me into thinking about something else, like just listening to all this because I have a little daughter. You get what I'm saying? And this comes down to this. People are letting technology raise their children instead of themselves. Because you're supposed to know what the fuck your daughter is doing on the internet. Your 13-year-old daughter. I don't give a fuck what you is. It's called parental locks. It's called parental guidance. Like, y'all people need to start paying attention to y'all kids a little bit more. Because this internet a motherfucker. Think about the shit that you do on the internet. These kids smarter than us when it come down to the internet and all this technology. You think they don't know how to try to hide shit from us, but it's about being on their ass. You get what I'm saying? When I was younger, it was certain shit I couldn't, like, my parents was gonna know what the fuck was going on with me. It was certain shit that I hid, and I did a good job of hiding, but they still was parents. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't just doing anything and just ain't give a fuck.
A lot of people shelter their kids, and that's not healthy.
Yes, they
you
do.
know what I'm saying?
I
was open up to the real world at a very young age, just for the simple fact of the environment. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, and, you just had everything was right there, laid out in front of you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you walk out the door, the world is dead. Ain't grass and high neighbor. Go out there, doors and niggas. You know what I'm saying? Concrete and everything else. That you shouldn't be bear witnessing to, but because of the environment you in, and either you the prey or you the predator.
You know what I hear? You know what I hear nowadays? From responsible young women and like mothers and shit. What they say? You know what they say? It's safer for me to be overprotective of my child. It's safer for me to shelter my kids from certain shit and hide certain shit from them. And I understand it to a certain degree, but I always say this, like you can't take experiences away from kids, or, you know what I mean, make them feel like they being left out of something. And that's the truth, because they're going to sneak off and do it their damn self if they want to be a part of it. Your job is...
and then that's what makes matters worse. Like, I ain't gonna front. My mom used to tell me back in the day, shit, she preferred me to come on. And I was a teenager when I was going to my mom's crib. She preferred me, and this when niggas were drinking 40s all the time, drink the beer in the house to being out in the street drinking it.
Right. I mean, I've heard that too. It's just like with my weed and shit. My people's told me at a certain age, like, nigga, I'd rather you smoke here than to be running around out in the street smoking and getting caught with weed and all that other shit. I understood that. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, to a certain degree. Like, we
you gonna do it, but since you gonna do it, that spot over there is designated for you to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to bring it in the house. But if you over there, you and your little crew, then we already know what's going on. Just keep it down. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it down and hold down your shit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And a lot of motherfuckers, they sugarcoat shit, they hide shit, they shelter that shit. And then when these motherfuckers get hit with it's a culture shock when the truth hit them. Like, when they go to school, that's where they gonna learn everything. That's why when my son first started going, got into junior high school, I told him straight up and down. I said, yo, it's going to be niggas going to tell you, try to make you do this, make you do that. All this peer pressure bullshit. I said, nigga, you apply the pressure to them niggas, man. Fuck that shit. Right. They trying to sell you something, you trying to sell it back to him.
Right, exactly.
At a higher cause. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
And, that come down
to
teaching
nobody
your son.
Govern you, nigga, you do the governing. You know what I mean?
And that come down to simply just teaching your son how to be a leader.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Not
you
following ass nigga.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you get to school, you gonna meet this nigga doing this, you gonna know everybody that's doing everything. It's gonna be up to you, how you gonna move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You about to get into junior high school, you got niggas that's gonna be moving work, you got niggas that's gonna be sticking up niggas, you got niggas that's gonna be on some other shit. And it's up to you to figure out what you wanna do. But I'm telling you what's gonna go down. Don't think when you get grown that's gonna happen. No, this shit is happening right now. As soon as your ass leave out the house, everything goes.
Yep.
Soon as you walk out your front door, everything goes.
Yep.
So you might as well know what the fuck goes on before you walk out that goddamn door.
And know how to navigate through the bullshit that's going on.
Right.
Out
Because
outside
then you got the
door.
choices. It ain't like, oh, well, this nah, nigga, I told you. Because you know why? Whatever you about to do, I done did it, done it, know somebody that did it, got caught up or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what you thinking about getting into. I already been through it.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck what it
see,
is.
and that's my point about saying clearly in this case with that 13-year-old, she doesn't have those parents that share those same values that we face to instill into our children. You get what I'm saying? Because first of all, like I say, man, first of all, it come down to parenting and you monitoring what the fuck your kids do. Because like I said, there's no way on God's green earth you shouldn't know that your 13-year-old child is interacting with a 20-year-old man over the internet. If that's because you don't give a shit. That's simply because you don't give a shit. Or it's something this baby is missing that she not getting from y'all. See, people have to understand
instructions, nigga.
Exactly. And people have to understand that about parenting. Like me, what I always say about my daughter, I'm going to show my daughter everything I need to show her so that another greasy ass nigga can't come around and show her shit. She done already saw it all with her dad. Her dad had already told her all about it. Her dad done taught her how to move through the bullshit. And that's what's pretty much mission. And like with the young girls especially, they need more parenting than the young males.
Gee, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I already know that just the females in my family, like my nieces, they from the woods in the South. Mm-hmm. Man, them little motherfuckers are straight gangsters. My little female cousin Chicago, straight gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a bunch of baby D's down there.
Let me talk about my little niece up in the Michigan area, man. I'm on a video chat with her, yo. Next thing she with this other chick, the chick she look like a brawler, like got a little size on. Like, what the fuck? I was like, and they was up there beefing with somebody when they dropped. Like, who you talking to? This bitch, she waving a Glock 40. Like, yo, little shit, what the fuck you do? I bust that. I'm like, yo, let me go off the phone with your ass before I get a conspiracy charge. My nieces, man, them bitches be busting shots and all kind of shit, man. They call me the sucker nigga in the family. That's every time you find you crazy ass busting shots and all this other shit, but all around these other dumbass niggas.
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, at least they got some gangster in them. They know how to defend themselves at the end of the day. You feel me?
Listen, man.
Hey, because we always say this. We always say this though. That nowadays the females more get G than the niggas.
Yeah, I told you that back in the day. My aunt shot my uncle, right, blew his leg off at the shotgun. While my older sister is standing next to him.
Yeah, you told me about
what the
that.
fuck? Yeah, man,
hey,
crazy
man, that old school
generation.
Generation ain't give a shit. They ain't give a fuck, man. You know, it's amazing the stories I hear.
And
they
still alive and well. Still alive. I spoke to my aunt the other day. Still alive and well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And she ain't worried about nothing. She ain't worried about a damn thing.
All day she worried about was like down here in Alabama, it's cold in a motherfucker. I threw the motherfucker part in there, but that's what they should talk about. It's like, damn ice out here. They trying to go out and slide around on that nonsense.
Yeah, but people, you know, we ain't gonna stick on this a little bit too long. The whole point of this all is y'all need to do a better job of parenting y'all goddamn kids and pay attention to y'all children and teach them something. So another motherfucker ain't gonna come along and lure them into their bullshit. Like this 22-year-old dude did this 13-year-old girl, and I bet he gonna have a fun time in jail when he get there.
Now the man was white. The man was black or white.
He was a white man. White man. Found her in a motel with him. He had came from Florida to go see this girl.
Now, did he already beat it up, or he ain't beat it up yet?
I don't know. Those details did.
I'm trying to see what. So they ain't say what charges.
They ain't give no charges. The cop. This shit just happened like yesterday. Like literally yesterday, they caught him and they ain't came with the charges yet. So I'm pretty sure they got to do a rape kit on her. She had. I mean, they found her the same day that she left school and didn't go home and just went with him to this motel. And then on top of that, you got to be a sick motherfucker, man. You 22 years old, dog. What is a 12-year-old got that you want? That's what she can't even hold a mature conversation with you.
Come on, you know what he want that she got.
Yeah, man, but come on, man. That's sick, bro. That's a child.
Hey,
that's a child, man.
Question.
That's a child. That's one of them motherfuckers. Look, people like that deserve castration. And that is not, you know what?
Now,
go ahead.
I mean, one question. How long between the time where she was supposed to be home and They
It was
found
around the evening time, and you know school pretty much ended
was
like
it an
2:30,
hour,
3.
2
It was some
hours, 3 hours?
It was some hours.
Oh yeah, he raped her.
It was some hours. They got to do a rape kit test on her. I'm pretty
he
sure to
raped
figure
her.
out what's going on. But that piece of shit, though, man, people like that need to be castrated, man.
Yo, be truthfully honest. Was this his first time she ever came up missing?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know the details. I'm not gonna say yeah.
Those got to be some other questions. Is this the first time she met him?
Now, that's true, man. But once again, this is a 13-year-old, man.
But once again, is this the first time she met him?
We don't know that case.
You know what I mean?
We don't know.
These are the questions.
If it wasn't the first time, it's the first time that he got caught. This is the first time he got caught.
Yeah, this might have not been the first occasion. You know, that's what I'm saying. It was no resistance, no struggle. You know what I mean?
But yeah, they got a special place in hell for that bitch ass motherfucker, man. Because I don't believe in that type of shit. You know, I actually seen
that's
something.
foul.
I actually
It's
seen
completely
something
foul.
on here where a
The way you look
motherfucker,
at it.
where is motherfuckers that's actually want to say pedophilia it should be considered an illness. Like what the fuck?
But you see, we know what else too.
What?
If you ever watch like the episodes of what's that, Dr. Oz or Maury, when like the kids be wilding the fuck out, they be needing to you know what I'm saying? They be trying to act all grown.
And they take them to boot camp and shit.
Yeah, they be
camp.
12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know if she was one of them type of feet that catch me outside chick. She was like 12, 13 years old on that show talking that shit to that old white man. You know what I'm
and
saying?
you know what I found out? Them kids
Well, I
just
just sat there and told her straight up, I said, you know what? Somebody need to whoop your little ass. That's it.
That's what I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. I was about to say, listen, and not only that, I was about to say you need a whole lot of love and you need your ass whooped.
Nah, you don't need
your
no
ass
love.
whooped.
You just need a complete ass whooping. You know what? I can take you somewhere right now and you can talk all that shit. I guarantee you, these little bitches will whoop. They may cut you. I mean, the way they may whoop your ass, it may be some other charges, and I may get in trouble. But they'll straight your ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you
some
something.
little bitches that will whoop on your ass.
Let me tell you something, man. And you know what? I think that's a part of the problem too. You hear a lot of females and niggas a lot lately. They be like, "Oh, I don't whoop my kids. I don't believe in whooping my kids." And this, that, and the third. Because I used to get my ass whooped. I know you ain't gotta whoop them, but sometimes them kids need their ass whooped, bro. I'm an advocate.
Oh, we like that? Oh yeah, they just need.
They need their ass whooped. It's just
and
like
let them know. So you know what? Even when you good, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Just so you don't forget, and just so I know you ain't trying to run no game on me. I'm gonna whoop your ass even when you good.
That's just like when I say certain shit, and when I say certain shit, they need their ass whooped for, and they need one good ass whooping, and they'll be straight for a while.
No. Like, they need a series of good ass whooping.
You say a series of good ass whooping?
Yeah, that way. Let them know. Let them know you play it. I'm gonna give permission. I'm gonna give permission to other relatives whoop your ass when you fucking up.
But this what
so
I
you
tell
already know. Everybody on call.
But this what I tell motherfuckers and shit, because this what they usually their excuse is for not whooping their kids and letting them run fucking crazy and shit. Oh man, I used to get my ass whooped when I was younger. I ain't like that shit and blah blah blah.
No, I ain't like it either.
I didn't like that shit either, but I understood as I got older why I got my ass whooped.
I still understand that because I used to get inherited ass whoopings. Like I said, I went down
nigga,
south.
We used to have them ass whoopings. Listen, man.
I'm like, goddamn, I can't get away with a motherfucker. Everybody get permission to whoop my ass.
There be some of them situations with us where if one got their ass whooped, everybody got their ass whooped in the room.
Yeah.
That's the mass ass whoopings. Niggas don't know shit about that. They wouldn't know one person about to get a whooping. All y'all
everybody get their ass whooped.
And guess what? The one who tell first, he getting his ass whooped the worst.
And guess what? And we fight afterwards. So it's another ass whooping coming in the morning.
Yeah, because somebody that fucked up and got
everybody
ass whooped.
Man, it's be some. And they used to tell you get your own switch, like, oh shit. And don't come back with that bullshit.
What type of psychological shit is that? You got to go get the weapon to beat your ass with.
One time I came back with half a tree. They're like, oh, you trying to be funny.
They beat your ass with it too.
Jail.
They beat your ass with it.
They found the piece of that motherfucker, whoop my ass with it. I was
like, hey man, see, this what I be saying. Like niggas don't understand. Nigga, I done got my ass whooped with extension cords.
Oh damn, you got some serious ass whooped.
Man, I got my ass whooped when I was younger. But guess what though, man?
You got some ass whooped.
Guess what though? I understood when I got older why I got my ass beat. And I would whoop my kids' ass for the same fucking reason if I caught them doing the shit that I was doing when I got caught doing it and got my ass whooped.
when you got ass with an extension cord, that was a planned ass whooping. See, I used to get sporadic ass whoopings, which means whatever was in range, I get hit with.
Oh, you had one of them people that said you might hit your ass with the motherfucking bicycle.
Whatever they can find, whatever they can find, hit this motherfucker. Little stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, but see, man, a lot of these kids nowadays ain't never had those ass whoopings though. That's why they ain't got no
they got an
respect
800
for
number
their
now.
elders.
That's what they got. They got an 800 number.
Yep, exactly.
Guess what? I'll whoop your ass till you call the number.
Listen,
and when I go to court, I'm gonna whoop your ass for that judge. They gonna lock me up, but I come out, I'm gonna whoop your ass again.
This is what my ass used to say. Here, go ahead and call them, because I'm about to beat the shit out of you until they get here. And then after I get out of jail, I'm gonna beat your ass some more.
So you go ahead. You go ahead and take heed of which ass whooping you want.
Man,
the one now or the several others later. If you pick up that damn phone, get the call of somebody.
Yeah, 696 kids got a lot of y'all fucked up. 696 got a lot of y'all asses beat. Talking about y'all gonna call 696 kids on y'all mamas and daddies and shit. They weren't playing that shit. Call the motherfuckers if you want to. But yeah, man.
One parent whooped the whole family ass, and everybody got the fuck up out the way. Like, Mom, no, stop. I done seen living rooms, bed cleared out. I seen ass whoopings where I was just an innocent bystander and seen ass licks like, damn.
But you know why they used to whoop our asses in mass like that? Because they couldn't pinpoint who really did that shit. And ain't nobody about to tell on each other. So fuck it. All y'all niggas about to get y'all ass whooped.
See, back in the day, like when I used to do that on Parkside in Brooklyn, it's like my room is in the back, so there's in the courtway, so everybody who room in the back, everybody can hear who asking whoop. So think about 48 different windows. Everybody laughing.
Niggas laughing and shit like, yeah, I heard.
Niggas laughing like your ass whoop. Your ass whoop. Everybody can hear. Yeah. You just wait to hear. You just wait here. Motherfucker, you hear how the cussing go, because sometimes y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna say nothing. So you wait to see who cuss like that, such and such mother. Oh, you know who get their ass whooped. Yeah. And then you just hear straight licks. Like damn, shut the fuck up. Like, oh shit. And sometimes you hear windows breaking off. Like, what the fuck? Yo.
Yeah, man, those ass whoopings is dearly missed. And see, this is what I be saying. A lot of y'all need to beat the shit out of y'all kids. I guess these little niggas, this shit we talking about right here, y'all need to whoop them kids' asses, man.
Let me tell you something. What happened to motherfuckers with the old block that came out with belts and started beating niggas' asses? Niggas ain't gonna have no time to pull out the gap. They see that belt coming out, niggas sit there straight putting lever on that ass. nigga can't get that pistol. He can't get to that pistol. He trying to get the fuck away. He trying to grab that motherfucking belt.
Hey.
Especially when the niggas hit you with the buckle. Bah, get your ass back. Bah, I wish you would pick up that motherfucking ratchet and just jump out, start whooping your ass. There was a video on YouTube one time where a nigga caught his son and his cousin cutting school. He just jumped out the truck and just started whooping ass. Oh, you motherfuckers, and just started whooping their ass.
Hey, listen,
I was like, damn.
Did you see this video of this known pedophile? I don't know what city this was.
Nah, I ain't seen no video of that motherfucker.
This nigga was no wait. This was so funny about it. Nigga was a known pedophile and shit.
I ain't seen no video of that motherfucker.
Listen, this motherfucker. This was so funny about it. You gonna laugh? I should find it too. This motherfucker was walking down the street with his swipe out and shit out his boxers and shit while the kids going to school and shit. So some nigga in the neighborhood seen that shit while he was rolling past and got out and beat the living shit out of this dude with the belt.
Yep.
I'm talking about smacking him all in the face with it.
Hey, we got whoop his ass. That's it.
He beat the shit out of him in the driveway like he was a child. I'm talking about K's. He was putting his legs into this ass whooping, swinging that belt, nigga. Like,
yeah. Police roll up. Police said, "What's going on? See this man out here in his drawer. These kids going to school. I got this belt with his ass."
Oh, you heard him like, "It's kids out here. It's kids out here."
I'm like,
out
damn. Here. Whoop his ass. Everybody will understand what's going on. So, we gotta take him to jail. Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit was.
I'm gonna lay this level on his ass.
And then when I read it and seen what he did it for, I was crying even more. I'm like, yeah, he should have got his ass whooped. He gonna think twice about walking down there, walking past that way, doing that shit again. Cause he gonna be worried about that nigga with them dreads, that black ass nigga, and he looked like somebody uncle, like he work on cars and shit all day long. Case like his motherfucking arm, like he could punch your damn head off your shoulders, and the way he was swinging that belt, I'm talking about he was hitting him in the face with that bitch, in the back, body, everywhere with that.
Your ass up out of here. Fuck wrong with your ass.
He like, it's kids out here. It's kids out here. What the
Kids
fuck
out here,
wrong with
you out here
you?
on some bull, whoop your ass real quick. Beat your ass real quick. People like, what is he doing? You see these kids out, what the fuck they doing there drawing something? Grandma come out there
Hey,
and whoop your ass with that belt too.
but the
Everybody
moral
get to whooping your ass. See, that's what we need, a community ass whooping.
whooping. Yep. Exactly.
The community
And that's
ass
what he
whooping.
got. But
Everybody come out with belts,
that
start
nigga got that
whooping
community ass
ass.
whooping within that one brother that day. Because I'm telling you, after he whooped his ass, he ain't gonna never walk that block no more. But yeah, man, the moral of this whole little situation that we talking is, whoop y'all kids' ass. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. Like, you can say whatever you want to say. I whoop my kids' ass when I catch them doing extreme shit that they need ass whoopings for. I whoop my kids so they'll remember or think twice before they go do the dumb shit that they about to do. You want me to tell you why? Because I taught them there's consequences behind their actions. And that's what a lot of y'all need to do with y'all kids. That's why these young brothers running around out here like they crazy now, because they never had no consequences behind their actions. They ain't never had. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think when I got my last severe ass whooping. I think I was about 9.
Nigga, I got my last ass whooping when I was like 14 years old with a baseball bat.
Because after I was 9, it didn't hurt no more.
Right. After I was 10, it didn't hurt no more. My mom was whooping me with a belt, and she was looking at me with her nigga. Oh, next thing I know, my mom was short too. She was like 5 foot tall.
Nah, it wasn't that. Cause you got to think 9. Now I'm out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was in 3rd grade. Yeah, so I was in the streets. I was in 3rd.
Listen,
I was in 4th grade.
I'll tell you one time my mom was whooping.
Yeah, I was in 4th grade at 9.
This was the last ass whooping I got from my mama. I forgot what the fuck I did. I was supposed to come in at a certain time. I ain't come in at a certain time and shit. And I wasn't paying her no attention, being disrespectful and shit, man. She get to hit me with the belt. I feel it all across my back. Motherfucker, you hear me talking to you? And I turned around and looked at her and laughed and said, that don't even hurt. And she grabbed the bat from behind the door. I used to have an aluminum bat behind the door. She grabbed that bitch and got the 10 off on my dumb ass case. Bing, bing. All in the knees, nigga. I hit the ground. I'm looking at her. I'm like, come on, man. She like, man, no. She like, you think I'm playing with you? She's like, I don't give a fuck how old you get. I will knock your big ass down to your knees. Those are her exact words. And to this day, man, you know, my mom, but God bless her soul, she been gone, man. You know what I mean? Like, man, I respect my mom. You get what I'm saying? I respect my elders from getting my ass whooped like that. You get what I'm saying? I thought twice about doing certain things from ass whoopings when I was younger. I'm talking about traumatizing ass whoopings too. So you get what I'm saying? To each his own, though. People raise their kids different ways. But sometimes y'all kids need their ass whooped. Not beat, not abused, whooped.
It wasn't no abuse. It was an ass whooping.
That's what it was.
Abuse and that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker put a hot iron on you, that's abuse.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But
the motherfucker get a crowbar, whoop your ass.
That's abuse. Motherfucker punching you all in your shit. That's abuse. A grown motherfucker. But
when they get that belt out, they get the whooping your ass. You go, oh shit!
Right.
And you hear that motherfucker hitting in the air. What the fuck?
We about to get off into the smoke break though. You get what I'm saying, Case, man? Is it? People want to know what's the weed sponsors, what you smoking on today? Go ahead.
I'm saying smoking this Girl Scout cookie and shit, man.
Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah.
Man, you been smoking that shit for like a couple days now, man.
I had got a nice little thing of that shit. Plus, I had some other shit. Remember, it was a lot of bad weather, so I had stocked up on a lot of shit. I was like, fuck that, give me an over that, over that.
This stogie I got right here is called Ice Cream Cake. Shout outs
I had some of that shit before, yeah.
Shout outs to the weed, man. You was that nigga. Without you, it would not be no peace.
Hey, check this out.
Go ahead,
State of New Jersey just finally got some little they just legalized the state, right? So they tell niggas can walk around with 6 O's on them. You know, these niggas ain't gonna know how to act.
No, they not.
You can let me walk with 6 onions. I can walk around with a QP. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
No doubt.
Right, but man, we about to get off into it though, man. Today's smoke break song is brought to you in part by Poochie Trap, My Time. Make sure y'all go check him out over on YouTube, Poochie Trap. We about to get off into this Grownmanishh. It's your boy, luxury most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy Dick to your bitch. And my nigga DJ K's. We in the motherfucking building. We'll be right back. You motherfuckers stay in tune, man. We got a lot of shit we gonna talk about. We'll be right back. Poochie Trap, My Time. Make sure y'all holler at this young brother. Check him out. We'll be right back.
Six chill, for real.
Too much money, can't waste no time, can't wait no time, yeah. Had to change my friend, had to change my slime, had to change my mind frame. Pray the Lord last night that he sent me a blessing, I think it's my time, yeah. Ain't getting no young, gotta head to the money, ain't tripping, I'm fine, yeah. Too much money, can't waste no time, can't wait no time, yeah. Had to change my friend, had to change my slime, had to change my mind frame. Pray the Lord last night that he sent me a blessing, I think it's my time, yeah. Ain't getting no young, gotta head to the money, ain't tripping, I'm fine, yeah. Back then I was broke, I ain't really had nothing but a youngest stay fly, yeah. I was out slanging bad till some shit went bad, that chopper got fired, yeah. I was down on my last, had to work my wrist, I was looking like glass on it, yeah. Bust down pad on it, moving too fast, might crash on it. I know I made some mistakes, ain't perfect, I'm with it, I'm straight, yeah. Flooded but get around my neck, moonwalking in products, I'm great, yeah. Came from the bottom like Drake, me and Orator, two-headed snakes, yeah. I'm dripping Fiji Malay, try to sturdy, you might lose your face, yeah. Everything all vivid, me and my dog slid it, yeah. Big bang, rose in my bridges, all of my bros expensive, yeah. Lately you been acting different, they wanna know all your business. Chasing this money, I'm sad, really, just check out the stats, we winning. Gotta stay solid, can't fold, no Trinidad, everything go, yeah. I got my faith in the Lord, hell no, I ain't selling my soul, yeah. I ran it up on my own, we use a good dope by the stove, yeah. Ain't looking back, babe, I'm gone, I gotta get this on my own, yeah. Too much money, can't waste no time, can't wait no time, yeah. Had to change my friend, had to change my slime, had to change my mind frame. Pray the Lord last night that he sent me a blessing, I think it's my time, yeah. Ain't getting no young, gotta head to the money, ain't tripping, I'm fine, yeah. Too much money, can't waste no time, can't wait no time, yeah. Had to change my friend, had to change my slime, had to change my mind frame. Pray the Lord last night that he sent me a blessing, I think it's my time, yeah. Ain't getting no young, gotta head to the money, ain't tripping, I'm fine, yeah.
Yo, we back. That was Poochie Trap. My time. It's your boy
Shit, a lot of
Luxury.
money on the table. Shit, I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, I ain't mad at them young niggas at all. Make sure y'all go check him out, though. Poochie Trap, my time. Make sure y'all go check him out. He got his music. He got his music over on Spotify and Apple Music, I believe, and you can go check him out over on YouTube at Dino Coran. That's where you can check this video out. Make sure y'all go on over there and get a brother a like. You get what I'm saying? Young up-and-coming Cleveland artist. But that's what's up, man. We about to get back into the show, though. You get what I'm saying? We just got done talking about how y'all kids need their asses whooped. And we about to get into some more bullshit, that I always, I think this is happening a little bit more often, you know what I mean, when I cut the news on or when I get to reading up on certain information and shit. Sheriff's deputy shot and killed 42-year-old Kurt Reinhold, a homeless man in San Clemente, California, during a jaywalking incident in September. And newly released surveillance video, not surveillance video, but pedestrian footage shows the footage of the man being killed pretty much. They're approaching. First of all, you can hear him on their body cams talking about he's about to jaywalk. So they decide to go fuck with this man. They go to fuck with him, and he say, what are you? They like, stop. You gonna make a stop? He's like, for what? They like jaywalk, and he like, jaywalking here? Nah, man, go on, man. I'm all right, man. Just leave me alone. Homeless dude. Keep on fucking with him. You know what I mean? They wrestle him. He trips, fall to the ground. The officer tries to say that he reached for the gun, and the other officer fatally shoots the man. Now, I have the surveillance. I had the video of that. I'm going to pull that up, and we're going to play that here, just here in a second. You get what I'm saying? Because I want people to see this in, like, real time.
And what did the officials say?
Huh?
Since this new evidence is coming out, are any charges going to be pressed?
We don't know. We about to get into it.
Murder?
I'm about to share the video first, and then we get into it. You get what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this. It should have been already up. Why ain't my shit up, man? I got to get me an assistant over here, man, because I just had it. But, yeah, man, this is 45, the last moments of 45-year-old Kurt Reinhold's life, killed at the hands of I forget the name of the fucking San Clemente, California. Let's show this video. I'm gonna pull this up, y'all, and y'all can check it out for yourself. Of course, after this weak ass commercial goes off. Okay.
Right now.
Newly released
Let's
video
get it, y'all.
is
We about to
shedding
get
light
over
on
and
the
watch
moments
this.
before police shot and killed a homeless man in California. 42-year-old Kurt Reinhold was killed last September in San Clemente, that's south of L.A. Deputies had stopped him for alleged jaywalking. As Jonathan Vigliotti reports, the incident is now under investigation, and we should warn you once again, this video is disturbing.
The video begins with Orange County Sheriff's deputies eyeing Kurt Reinhold as he crosses the street. You can hear audio of officers debating whether Reinhold is jaywalking.
Control, man.
Now, who debates on who's
When they
fucking
approach him on
jaywalking?
the
Now,
sidewalk,
jaywalking the ticket in the state of
confrontation
California is
escalates
$250.
This cell phone video was shot by a witness across the street.
Stop touching it. Stop touching it. I'm eating. Why you stop? What is your problem? Why you touching me?
The deputies wrestle Reinhold to the ground, and the sheriff's department claims a deputy can be heard yelling, "He's got my gun," before one of them opens fire. While the sheriff's department claims motel surveillance video shows Reinhold's hand on the weapon, it's not clear whether he was trying to unholster it.
We withhold judgment and do not draw any conclusions about whether or not our deputies acted in a manner consistent with our policies and in accordance with
And
the
once
law
again, here go the
until
video
all
again,
facts
y'all.
are known and the investigations are complete.
Reinhold's death sparked protests in the city. The father of two had been diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder. The deputies were part of the homeless outreach team.
And why do they
which
always
the
try to
family
make it seem
lawyer
like it's
says
a mental
should have been
illness?
better trained
But they
to
didn't shoot
handle
this
the
white boy that beat that
situation.
sister.
No, it is a mental illness. Look at the fucking cops.
I don't even want to hear this shit no more. We gonna go back, man. I don't want to hear it no more.
Them cops are
We gonna
mentally
come
ill.
back. We gonna come back. Yes, they are mentally ill. Y'all were sitting there fucking with a man for simply walking across the street. Once again, this is kind of similar to this is why I said a young brother could have lost his life walking in the street. This man was walking across the street. These fuckheads is sitting there fucking with him, trying to determine if he jaywalking or not so they could stop him. And look what it turned into, this man losing his life over jaywalking. This is the shit that I'm talking about right here, y'all. See, you can't talk about good policing when you got fucked up shit like this. I don't want to hear nothing about Blue Lives Matter. What about that man's life? It didn't matter right there. All he did was walk across the street illegally in their eyes. You get what I'm saying? Now, what you was saying, Kaze, before I cut you off, man?
About what?
You was just saying something, and when we was watching the video.
Oh, I said, did they charge them cops?
No, but this new footage that just came out, I don't know. There should be some type of charges behind this, man. And you know what? I don't give a damn about what is protesting doing. Where has protesting got any of you niggas? That's what I want to know. Where has protesting got any of you niggas? No fucking where. You know what it got y'all fucked up, put in jail, and got something on y'all record. That's it. Protesting ain't never got niggas no fucking where. You can stand out, raise all the hell on God's green earth, scream and shout. Your life still don't matter. Clearly, these people ain't got the motherfucking message. Clearly, they don't give a shit. And like Kay said earlier in the motherfucking segment, nigga, why don't y'all start letting, it don't even matter where y'all from, why don't you start letting niggas patrol white neighborhoods and start roughing up your kids?
They don't like that shit.
Stopping them for jaywalking. Stopping them from walking home in the middle of the night, going home from work. You get what I'm saying? Stopping them, just stopping them for any fucking thing any excuse. What the fuck did they kill? They said George Floyd. This is the thing. George Floyd supposedly died over cashing a bad check or passing a bad bill or something like that.
Playing with that funny money.
And that turned into him getting killed and choked out in the middle of the street. This right here turned from a man walking, crossing the street, minding his business. Ain't bothering no motherfucking body. And here you go, you got these fucking old cowboy gung-ho ass cops sitting across the street debating on how they gonna stop this brother. Because that's what they was doing. Is he jaywalking? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? Oh, he's jaywalking, just so they could stop him and fuck with him and ask him where he going. This a homeless man. He ain't bothering nobody. When they ran up on him, he like, why y'all fucking with me? But that man really just lost his life. And this the crazy thing about it. Like I said, a jaywalking ticket in the state of California is a $250 fine, and 95% of the time is thrown out in court. Think about that. So what was the real reason this brother was pulled over? Do I need to say it? Do K's need to say it? Do y'all need to say it? Since y'all say I'm always, I mean, because I want to get a clear understanding. What is this? But when we tell you what it is, no one wants to accept the facts. No one wants to accept reality. That this shit right here is white supremacy at its finest. These are motherfuckers with a license to kill, harass, torture, and enslave you.
Talk shit.
Think about that. They say, well, enslaved is what happens when you go to jail?
You turn back into slavery.
You're enslaved. What happens when they roll up on you? Or where you going? Let me see your ID. They're harassing you. What happens when you don't want to comply to their bullshit? They're shooting you, depending on which color that you are. Key word, depending on which color that you are. They shooting you. So y'all wonder why we don't give a fuck to have encounters with the police. Y'all wonder why when shit happen, motherfuckers ain't quick to call the police, because the police ain't the right people to call, the first right people to call. That just proved my point when we did that story the other day at North Carolina, where the sister called the police about them fucking Amrites in her house. They broke in there, ate her food, her kids' food, and her dude's clothes, taking a shower and watching TV like they lived there. And they want to question her about if that's her place or not.
Damn, everybody gonna question that bitch.
And shush her.
Damn, we're gonna shush that bitch.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, this shit is alarming, bro. It's very, very alarming. Y'all got to pay attention to this shit. Or, I mean, fuck paying attention. You see it going on every fucking day. Because there's more stories of this bullshit. Of the police doing bullshit. All you Blue Lives Matter motherfuckers. That's out there on Blue Lives Matter. And it's just a couple bad apples out of the bunch. Like, come on. How often are we going to say it's a couple bad apples out of the bunch?
Why don't you just cut the tree down?
Exactly. That's my whole thing. It has to be reconstructed. Fuck defunding the police. Reconstruct the police in the way that they are. That's what you do. Don't give them all these fucking rights. Don't give them all these fucking privileges. Don't give them all these fucking, how can I say, don't give them all that immunity that y'all give them because of that fucking badge. You get what I'm saying? You know what should happen in situations like this? Not only should they be fired, they should not be allowed to their pension. And they shouldn't be able to be hired nowhere else in the police, nowhere else in any police department. And if they do, their insurance should be through the fucking roof to even have them there. So high to the point to where they say, nah, man, it costs too much to have you here. You start doing that shit, you start having motherfuckers thinking differently about the way that they police. If you start having consequences behind their reactions, if you pull a person over and you ain't got no legit reason and your body cam shows that you don't have a legit reason and you try to make one, that's a mark against you. What we gonna do? We gonna start taking out of your pension. That's a percentage out of your pension. Motherfuckers will start thinking differently about that shit. But this policing that we've been seeing here is a goddamn disgrace, man, because we have given the police entirely too much power and authority over people, period, especially colored people. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Y'all keep on saying you making it a black and white thing. No, it's not about a black and white thing. This is what's going on to black people. It has been going on with black people for so fucking long, before I was born. You get what I'm saying? And ain't nobody supposed to say nothing about the shit. Ain't nobody not supposed to make it clear to you motherfuckers. Like, look, this shit is going on right here. This some wrong ass shit. And if you keep on supporting and defending this shit, I'm going to have a problem with your goddamn ass too. Period. Dot. Fuck you. Just like it's fuck them. Then they wonder why it's such a big disconnect between the people in the black community and the police department, because the police department hasn't been help. It hasn't been help. There hasn't been nobody to come protect us. That's been the worst thing that could happen to us. Like I said, what has the police done over the decades? They have enslaved, harassed, assaulted, framed, maimed, raped,
Murdered,
and murdered black people.
robbed,
Hey, shall I go on?
undignified.
And this is the police. This is why I say you Blue Lives Matter motherfuckers, man. Y'all need to wake up, man, because it's kind of like a cult. The police is like a cult. It's a good old boy system, man.
It's the biggest gang in America.
Yeah, it is, man. Once you get that badge, you immune to everybody. You immune to everything that everybody else isn't immune to.
Let me tell you, them motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. If they want to, they can go after judges and all that shit.
Yeah, if they wanted to.
Remember that state attorney in Florida, that sister, when they pulled her over, when they found out she was like, let me get your badge number 2. They were like, who are you? She's like, I'm district state general, attorney general, some shit. She got all their badge numbers and shit.
Like she was supposed to, because she knew they was harassing her.
Yeah, but they still snatched her ass over. But they still had that power in the street. Like, well, we can still murder your ass out here.
Right, pretty much. Shut your mouth,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. You may have that bullshit in the office, but in the streets, they run the streets. They can say anything, do anything, until they get caught on camera, and that's when you hear all the bullshit. Oh well, oh shit, we got caught. Damn.
And let me ask you this, man. Name another country in the world where the police got that much power, bro.
Everywhere.
Don't say everywhere.
Hell yeah.
You know, think about this, man. In London, England, the police ain't allowed to have guns. The people are not allowed to have handguns. They call them bobbies. You didn't know that?
Yeah, but niggas still walk around burners out there. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. But it's
It
illegal
is.
as fuck to have them motherfuckers, though. You get caught with them, you're going to do forever. They say it's mandatory 10 years you get caught with a gun out in London, England. Mandatory. No ifs, ands, or buts, because your ass ain't got no reason. That's why you hear motherfuckers getting shanked out there all the time and getting knifed
Oh
up.
yeah. But I'm just saying, a
That's
gangster,
they
a
pistol.
gangster,
That's they pistols out there.
a
But I'm
gangster,
talking
a gangster.
about the policing in this country is outdated. You get what I'm saying? The policing in this country is based off slave captures.
It's the same shit.
Slave captures.
It's under the same constitution, so they ain't outdated.
And then I heard somebody gonna tell me the Irish started the police fraternity, which
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, they did, but we know where they got that from. Slave captures. The police. That's just like when they used the word explorer. Like back then when they say Christopher, explorer was a code word for mercenary, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were. They were not explorers. They were mercenaries. And this same tactic is being used within the police department. Constantly. Divide, conquer, instill fear. Lock these people up, enslave them. Like, come on, man. That's their job, to lock you up and enslave you. That's their job, to harass you in the name of, I want to make sure you're following the law, but you're breaking the law at the same time. Think about how many laws the police break when they pull you over for no fucking reason. Think about that.
But who law are they breaking?
Huh?
Who law are they breaking?
What you mean, who law they breaking?
Who law are they breaking?
Oh, they ain't breaking nobody law.
Exactly.
Because in that Constitution, it tell them everything it tell them they can do everything that they doing to your black ass, or your brown ass. You get
Every
what I'm saying?
day, all day.
But it's just outrage. It's just like, you got stories also out of California. You get what I'm saying? Where the motherfucking police, a police officer in Los Angeles ordered a Latino man to twerk or go to jail after being accused of public intoxication. He told this man, twerk or I'm going to take you to jail for public intoxication. You see what I mean? This is a Puerto Rican or Mexican guy.
Abuse of power.
Right. And then what joy do you get out? What you think is funny that this man is twerking for you not to go to jail? Like, and then it was so bad, I ain't gonna show the video because it pissed me off. Because his friends was in the background laughing at him like the shit was funny. That shit wasn't funny. Come on, you gonna tell me I gotta twerk?
Yo, so this officer, was he a white officer?
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be funny?
What's that?
When somebody whooping his kids or finding his kids in a hotel room with some fucking pedophile. That's what's gonna be funny.
Yeah. But
See,
I ain't talking about
it ain't cute if I laugh at shit like that, huh? See, it ain't cute, is it? No. Yeah, motherfuckers. Guess what? We can find things very funny too. In your fucking vulnerable moments. You know what I'm saying? some fucking main ass psychopath white motherfucker that you overlooked because you was harassing some poor defenseless ass nigga that's down on his luck. You harassing him, let the pedophile slip by, and he snatched up your baby and wiping his fucking dick on your baby's mouth. And you out there doing wrong to somebody else, somebody doing wrong to somebody's close to you, motherfucker. Remember, that's how the world works, bitch ass nigga. That's why I don't fuck with you people. So I don't worry about none of that shit coming back to me. But all that bullshit you doing, you gonna be wondering why your motherfucking child was born blind and shit and deaf at the same time.
Yep.
With no taste buds.
Karma.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna wonder why your brother's motherfucking bitch of a wife, you know what I'm saying, laying up with everybody and fucked around, had 2 damn kids by 3 different niggas and shit. And they ain't none related to y'all. You know, that's why y'all go through shit like that. Just think about it. All that bullshit doing in the street, karma's a motherfucker.
Right, man.
Come back with decimal points,
karma is
nigga.
very, very real, man. Whatever you
Come
put
back
out in
with
the
decimal
universe,
points.
that shit gonna come back to you at one point or one way or another, man.
Yeah, so keep going out there fucking around with people. And ho, ho. And the next thing you know, somebody dropped a refrigerator on your mother and shit.
Yeah. And see if somebody laugh at that shit. It ain't gonna be funny then.
I'll be laughing like a motherfucker. That's not funny. It's hilarious. You right, it ain't funny. It's hilarious. Ain't that same bitch ass nigga that was out there doing that dumb shit to the innocent people? Yeah, good for his ass and his family.
Right.
Fuck him and no motherfucker.
Right, because let's think about you belittling this dude, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No damn reason.
For no fucking reason. You either gonna take him to jail or you're not gonna take him to jail. But why would you tell him?
That's it.
You get what I'm saying? Why would you tell him twerk if you don't want to go to jail? I'm gonna arrest you for public intoxication.
That's it.
That's bullshit. All you gotta do is just say, look, man, you a little drunk, man. Go on about your business and go on in there, man.
And
That's
right now with all
say.
the madness, going on, and y'all talk about all this social diss and all this shit, y'all still out here fucking with people. Still out here fucking with people, carrying on with some dumb shit. Just can't leave people the fuck alone. People mind their own business. Y'all still out here fucking with people. Guess what? Yeah, when y'all, the most precious thing y'all love, them little babies y'all love, somebody be fucking with them, see? Because why? Because y'all out there fucking with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One day somebody gonna walk by, see a baby in a baby stroller and blow their motherfucking brains out. Why? He was out there fucking with somebody.
Okay. And I got another fucked up case involving the fucking police. That's how I said all of this shit, man. It's just like happening all at once.
That's another day at the office, man. It's nothing fucked up about it.
You get what I'm saying? Daniel Prue, the unarmed African-American man who died while in Rochester, New York police custody after being handcuffed naked, face down in the street after his family called for help, for someone to come get him some help because he has a mental illness. You get what I'm saying? Police find him naked, outside, bleeding or whatever. And they handcuff him, put a bag over his face, and put their knee on his back, and he died 7 days later while he was in the custody of the police. So the district attorney, sister, she just came out and she made a statement and said that the grand jury elected not to indict none of the officers in the murder of Mr. Prue, Rochester, New York.
Of course not. We can't indict them, fine white officers.
Now I do have the video of that. I'm pull up and I'm gonna let y'all watch of them pretty much brutalizing this man that already clearly got a problem. He outside naked, he bleeding, no telling what he done to himself. The family just simply trying to call to get him help. They find him, no weapon, no nothing, cuff him, throw him on the ground, butt ass naked on the street, face down, put a spit bag over his face.
That nigga should have known better.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
You said that's what they're saying?
They say
Rochester,
should have known better.
And once again, you got people that's protested and outraged. How do you feel about all these protesters, man? I think they all pussies, if you ask me.
Listen, you want to protest, what you do is you find out where the officer lives and you protest where he lives. You make his neighbors, you make his people, you put them in fear. You put them be like, yo, he got to go.
Yep. Make his life very,
you
very
out there
difficult.
Blocking up areas where poor people and working people have to go and do their thing and congesting them.
And burning up shit.
Burn up shit. No, you gonna tear up shit. Go where that motherfucker live at.
No, I'm talking about that's what niggas do. I think they did. You know what? Because like for real, man, I always think about this. Like, who is actually taking part in these protests? Ain't no real niggas out there doing no protesting like that. Niggas is protesting in other ways. Go ahead.
It's called professional. They have professional protesters that George Soros or the motherfuckers.
Oh, so
employ.
you believe in employee protesters?
Believe it's a fact.
Wow.
It's a fact.
I never done my research on it, so I never can't speak on it.
When that shit in Minnesota, they talk about they found carloads of people from other states coming there to raise hell and all this other that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
People, somebody sponsoring that shit. Come on, motherfucker ain't got no money, fucking drug addict, and all of a sudden he's somewhere riding and tearing up some other city. How the fuck he get there? Somebody had to sponsor that shit.
Right.
It's a bigger agenda going on when shit like that happens. Motherfucking other groups come in there and try to get their agenda across and try to use your name and your sorrow over that shit to get their point across.
Yeah,
they come in there and start tearing up
man.
shit.
That's why I called out Black Lives Matter the other day.
It's a cycle, man.
That's why I call out Black Lives Matter the other day. You know what I mean? Here's
Whack Lives Matter.
Yeah, here's an organization that supposedly is protesting and speaking on behalf of black people, getting all this money on behalf of black people, but not doing shit for black communities or black people, period, or black organizations. No one can tell me where a dime of this money is going to. Not even the people that's riding for this shit. You got people like, you know, and shout outs to the sister Tamika Mallory. You know what I mean? I fuck with her. Shout outs to my shine. Fuck with them too, but y'all got to start doing a little bit more digging and do your homework on, you know what I mean, what are you representing at the end of the day? You get what I'm saying? Because that question should have been asked a long time ago. Like, you know, like we doing all this work and we got all this stuff. Where's this shit coming from? Where's the money going to? It doesn't necessarily have to go to me, but is it going to the embetterment of black people? Because
it's going to that fucking the alphabet committee, whatever you call them motherfuckers, the L and the Q's and all the fuck you call that shit.
Oh, you think that's where a lot of that money is going to?
Of course it is.
What makes you say
it's like everything else and shit, huh?
What makes you say that, man? Go ahead.
You tell me where it's going. I'll give you a destination.
Explain it. I can't explain it. Like I said, I ain't done my information or my homework on it.
I'll give my information.
But I do know, don't nobody know where the money is going.
They number one sponsor is a fucking Fosse boy. The fucking motherfuckers that sit there and always jump in front be on that Fosse boy shit. Talking that shit.
Fosse boy.
Fosse boy. Yeah, Fosse boy. You know, Bati man. You have a Fosse boy. You know what I mean?
But go ahead, what you saying, brother?
And they always got some old tiptoe agenda going on behind the scenes and shit.
Yeah, man, because I don't understand, because like I feel like this, you know what I mean? If you gonna march it, like when shit like this happen, y'all need to pay for the attorneys for the family to sue the shit out of the Rochester, New York Police Department. Y'all need to do shit like pay for the funerals of the people that's being killed by the police. Y'all need to get the families the proceeds that y'all been getting from some of these donations, the black families. That's what y'all need to start doing. Y'all need to start putting shit in the black business. You get what I'm saying?
You need to start doing is taking that money and hire you some professionals to take care of the real business.
Yeah,
exactly. Get that shit over with.
Exactly. That's all it boils down to at the end of the day.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Shit stop happening. You start missing professionals on the payroll to take care of that business. I guarantee you, all that business. I go, wait a minute, these motherfuckers are smart. Motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Popping them motherfuckers after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
They wait for no courtroom. Niggas out here got pros out here doing things.
But see, I don't try to promote violence or nothing like that. But y'all need to be careful, man. Because think about this, man. No, I'm talking about think about this, man. Them white motherfuckers, them skinheads and them white nationalists and them Amrites and shit. Them motherfuckers make plans to go kill motherfuckers.
I put you like this.
Go ahead.
Y'all be hearing about judges getting hit off, right? That's them polos doing that shit. Some shit go down, somebody, the wrong motherfucker done got locked up. Them motherfuckers go after the judge. They don't play. They do not play.
Yeah,
a few months ago, they fucked around, kicked the judge's door and acted like he was the FedEx man on a Sunday, but he killed the wife's, the judge's son. So he answered the door. So open the door, bam. Pop him, pop the husband.
And that's what I say,
she
man.
was upstairs.
Once again, I do not promote violence at all, but like I say, man, them white boys, they go carry that shit out.
Yeah, they gonna be none of that protesting and all this singing and dancing and all this shot, screaming and shouting. No,
they plotting and scheming.
No, yeah, they gonna knock on your door and it's gonna be motherfucking smoke.
Oh,
they gonna bring smoke to your front door.
Did you hear about the plan that the FBI unfolded with the governor of Michigan?
What plan? What happened now?
Oh man, them white boys up there, man, had a plan. They was gonna blow the bridge up so the police couldn't get to the property to come save her. Oh, they had all types of shit, bro. They had the land mapped out. They was going to get that bitch at her vacation home, and she wasn't coming out of that shit. The FBI seen that shit like, man, let's go get these crazy ass hunkies.
See, y'all niggas better pay attention. These white boys don't be playing. That's what
I said. Them motherfuckers be playing and they be strategically on some militarized ass shit, bro. They don't be off deep in the woods training how to shoot and do all that other shit for no reason, man. That's why I be telling niggas. I'm like, bro, if it came down to some bullshit, y'all niggas don't know how to aim like these white boys know how to aim and strategically cut shit off and do all this other military ass shit. Like, you niggas don't know how to do that shit. Y'all know how to just pop at a motherfucker that you see. That's it. These niggas be miles away, miles away shooting at you niggas.
Know what else the niggas got to do?
What?
Tear up everything in their path.
Yep. That's it. That's it. If you in the way, you in the way. You gonna get fucked up. But if you out the way and you planning and strategically doing some shit, you will fuck some niggas up because they ain't thinking about the shit that you thinking. You know what I mean? You got them old Rambo ass hunkies and shit that be out there reading the wind with their finger and shit. All types of crazy shit, man. They be ready, boy. I ain't playing. They got their hunting knives and shit. They know how to survive out in the wilderness. Niggas know how to go out and survive in the wilderness and shit. Niggas don't like roaches.
Niggas can barely survive on the block.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas can, man, you gonna survive in the wilderness? Eat your motherfucking ass. Y'all niggas gonna last a week out there. But them hunkies, they know how to make tents, make fires. You get what I'm saying? They know how to catch food, trap, and do all that other shit. You niggas don't know how to do that shit. That's why I say y'all need to start learning how to live off the land, man. Y'all need to learn how to start planting y'all own
you know what a nigga do know how to do?
Shit. What? Gang bang and do dumb shit?
What's nigga that? Be in them damn woods and smell some food. That nigga know how to creep up on that motherfucker and take that nigga shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Some old shiesty ass shit. Hell yeah. That you know what? That reminds me, man, I used to know niggas, man, that would watch a nigga hustle on the block all day long and rob his ass at the end of the day. That's kind of like that situation, like, shit, I'm going to smell this shit. I'm going to watch this nigga cook this shit, get this shit together. You rubbing your hands together and shit. You like, oh, yeah, I'm about to get this nigga.
Sit down and get comfortable. Get that first. Man, so he closes his eyes because he know he worked so hard to get that first bunch.
Man.
He closes his eyes like, oh, this is a good meal. He opened his eyes. You got that thing right in his face. Nigga, you put that fork
down. Like a thief in the night, nigga. Thief in the night.
I couldn't wait for your black ass to finish this shit.
That's why we said, man. And then, you know what, man? When niggas is thieves, they thieves. You got some old cat burglarizing ass niggas out here. Niggas that be doing all types of klepto type shit. There's some professional thieves out here, bruh. I remember, you remember they used to call them niggas second story men? Niggas that'll climb your fucking window and come in your house, nigga. You wouldn't even know they was there.
Shit, you didn't know he was here.
Yeah,
you my motherfucking window.
Yeah, you climbed through my window. I'm gonna know you're here. First of all, my dog's gonna let me know that you're here. I'm tell you, they're gonna be on your ass. Nigga, you hear them, the wind blow, them motherfuckers barking and shit. A nigga climbing through the window, oh shit. And while you climbing,
them niggas better be biting shit.
Oh, while they gnawing, I'm reaching. Just know that. They gnawing, I'm reaching. Tell everybody go to the back. Get to the back, because I know they lighting his ass up while he in here. You ain't fighting two dogs, nigga. Two big-ass dogs. You a bold motherfucker, but nigga, by the time I get in here, you back through the window, my nigga.
Nah, it's 3 dogs. It's goddamn 4 bulldog, goddamn it.
But you know what, though? In the state of Ohio, you would literally have to drag a nigga in, then shoot him. If he try to, like, go back out the window and you shot him in the back, you going to jail. You know that, right?
I'll shoot him in the ass.
Or that's just like if a motherfucker, all right, that's just like if a motherfucker came inside your gates, right? And he made it inside like your building in the hallway or something, and you discovered him, and he tried to run and you got to firing at him, you would go to jail here.
Shoot him in the ass.
They would charge you.
Even shoot him in the ass?
Man, I ain't shooting in no ass, man. Like, this is what I was always talking about. If you gonna shoot a motherfucker, you might as well shoot him, man. I wasn't taught to aim at the ass.
Wait, are we gonna get a charge?
So then, all right, you gonna shoot him in the ass, and he gonna limp on up out you gonna let him limp out the yard?
Hey, man, I don't get it. Shit,
You
shot
see,
me in the
you see, man. I'm one of them paranoid niggas. I feel like if I don't do what I gotta do, this bitch ass nigga gonna come back and think shit's sweet.
ass. I see my ass. He ain't coming back.
Oh shit.
That's a dirty motherfucker. He gonna tell you that's a dirty motherfucker who shot me in my ass.
Yeah, man. I
You know
think
what I'm
these.
saying? He could have shot me. He could have shot me in the back. Could have shot me in the leg. That nigga gonna shoot me in the ass. I said, sit down. Yeah, nigga.
I think these self-defense laws is fucked up, man. Like they really is, man. Like, so you mean to tell me I gotta actually be in here fighting with this motherfucker and killing, or I have to, like, how can I say it? I have to catch him I have to shoot him while he's facing me. That
No
don't make
problem.
yeah, it's no problem. But it's just like, why do I got to do all that? I got to make sure this nigga won't running out my door. Because what if I shoot him and then he ran out the door, and I keep shooting him?
That's why you shoot me in the ass.
Or what if you shoot him? What if the fatal shot hit him through the front, and then he running, but you still shooting, and then some more bullets go through the back? You gonna get caught up in some bullshit just for protecting your house.
See, if you shoot him in the ass, you laugh.
That's just like
nigga grab his ass cheek like, yeah, shot that nigga in his ass. Yeah, he gonna shoot you in your ass, you bitch ass nigga. You can cuss him out. He said, you shot me in the ass, you motherfucker. He could have cussed his ass on fire. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You throw some snow on his ass to try to cool it down. You cuss him ass out some more. Police come. What happened? Nigga broke my house. Wow, I shot him in the ass. Police, go laugh. I ain't want to get away. So I shot him in the ass.
Hey, man, you got to be a bold motherfucker. If you still trying to break in my shit, though, the dogs going crazy and shit, you got to be strapped up. If you still trying to break in my shit and you hear these dogs going crazy and you still think you going to come in and shit, you got to be strapped, man. So
you really got to shoot my ass.
Yeah, no, listen, that be my thing. If you coming in my house and you violate my space, I already feel like you strapped, so I got to do something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just about to, you're not about to come in and I catch you and nothing happens. Like, no, I'm going to light your ass up like a Christmas tree and keep it moving, and I'm going to call the police and say, come get this motherfucker out my floor before I put him outside the door. Because I got kids in here. Come get him. You get what I'm saying? And then I heard that some goofy motherfucker, oh, you gonna call the police? I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Let the nigga sit in my living room dead? Come get this motherfucker.
Get this motherfucker.
Right, come get this motherfucker out of here. I don't know who this is. He broke in my house. I called him. Hey.
Man, I call to come get this motherfucker out of here. Where the fuck? Whoever in charge of getting this motherfucker out of here, come get him. What happened?
That's why I say that.
Shot in the ass.
That's why I say them two white boys them two white dudes that broke into their sister house, they lucky as fuck she wasn't strapped, because she could have lit their ass and had every reason to light their ass up and put blood all over the apartment. Get away with that shit. She really could have, and got away with that shit, bro. Walk in, you see some motherfuckers just chilling in your shit that you don't know, and he walking towards you, bang. Right then and there, bang.
Bang.
Right then and there.
What
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the police, we talked about Daniel Prude just a second ago for those who just tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Police ain't shit.
Who died in Rochester police custody. The 7 cops that was involved, none of them was charged with his murder. You get what I'm saying? After the family called for help. You know, me and Kaz are just sitting here talking about this mental illness shit. But me and him always venture off into other shit. So I'm just going to move into the next thing. You know what I mean? And we mentioned this motherfucker the other day. Oh, yeah, man. Everybody said prayer for Tiger Woods, man. He was hospitalized in a car crash today, and they said it was bad. His knees and the shit all fucked up. He in surgery right now. So everybody said small prayer for Tiger Woods.
Let me ask you one question. That's some more bullshit.
What's up, bro?
Hey, they stopped the world because this nigga was in the car accident.
Yeah, why? Pretty much. Cause you know he's supposed to be the first.
Nah, they ain't stopped the world. Nah, fuck that. They ain't stopped the world when that goddamn big ass foot player whooped that black bitch ass.
No, they didn't.
You know what I'm saying? He put his whole foot in that bitch ass. They ain't said shit.
Oh, you know what though? They didn't come handcuff him and put him face down and put a spit bag over his face. He had a mental illness.
They ain't stopped the presses when that motherfucker from the Kansas City Chiefs assistant coach hit them damn babies. Is them babies all right?
I still don't know. They ain't had nothing said nothing else about
that. Yeah, baby. Here nigga Woods, he have a car accident, pop on his, pilled up, whatever the fuck he be doing. all of a sudden they got a press conference, all this bullshit. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't publicize the real shit that's supposed to be publicized. And with this situation, you know what I mean? And also, man,
you know, Tiger Woods had a car accident. All right, sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
but y'all press conference, breaking news, all this bullshit.
Doctor coming out explaining some shit. I seen all that bullshit that was going on.
You know, well, Tiger Woods, he has Teddy Pendergrass syndrome.
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass syndrome. Yeah, he'll be in a wheelchair for life.
All right, we about to. Yeah, man, we gonna move on from this though. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk about this bitch ass nigga. We gonna talk about bitch ass Judas ass. We gonna talk about a bitch ass Judas comfortable ass old nigga. This is what we about to talk about right now. You know what I'm saying? And Kaz, you kind of mentioned this brother's name the other day. We was talking about him fighting in the MMA. But fuck this bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? And everything that he stand for. And I absolutely mean this from the bottom of my heart, because you got niggas like this. Niggas like this nigga and Candace Owens and all them black conservatives and shit that ride with these goddamn Aaron rights and do it and ride with all this bullshit and degrade their own people. And talk shit about their own people.
They are not black conservatives. I'm a black conservative. They are not black conservatives.
They black ass.
I always said them motherfuckers should have went back home.
Sir, and listen, let me say this. This brother Herschel Walker, this nigga is the biggest disgrace. This nigga is the biggest disgrace, boot licking, coon, singing, dancing ass nigga most dancing nigga I ever seen in my fucking life.
What old Herschel talking about now?
All right, Herschel Walker, for y'all that don't know, say black Americans should not get reparations because reparations teaches separation. Slavery ended over 130 years ago. We use black power. No, listen, this is what he's saying. This is his quotes. We use black power to create white guilt. My approach is biblical. How can I ask my heavenly Father to forgive me if I can't forgive my brother? America is the greatest country in the world. A melting pot. A lot of great races and a lot of great minds, different ideas to make America the greatest country on earth. Many have died trying to get in America, but not trying to get out. Quote.
And many have died minding your own business in this motherfucker. What's your excuse me? What's your boy Herschel? Oh damn! My bad. Now one of these twisters went down the wrong way.
But hey,
no, I'm saying.
Let me just say this: you bitch ass nigga. You was a bitch ass nigga. You was a nigga. Let me tell you, you one of them niggas that want to be your oppressor so goddamn bad that you would go through the lengths to degrade, to say that your own people don't deserve no type of kickback for all the rape, for all the oppression, for all the murder, for all the enslavement, for all the shit that they motherfucking built in this country. You really?
Yeah, but Herschel's one of them last to the plantation niggas. I think from Georgia, right?
Man, fuck that nigga. Like that.
Excuse me. All day long.
Bitch ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? This nigga's like that, man, who sold out Nat Turner. House niggas. It's a lot of you house niggas out here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree, Case? It's a lot of house niggas out here.
Hell yeah, you see them on TV all the time. Hey, Bob Lemon, house nigga.
Right, it's a lot of you house niggas out here, and I don't think y'all y'all understand that y'all house niggas. Those
hey,
usually
Oprah,
was
house nigga.
You get
hey,
what
Gail,
I'm saying?
House niggas.
You niggas will sell out your own kind for what?
And do it all the time,
for
right
what?
before your eyes.
Recognition.
That's it. They won't be in
You
charge
sell
of
out
the
your
babies.
own kind for recognition.
Let me tell you something. None of them motherfuckers speak for me. None of them motherfuckers.
I'm gonna drop something on that. So none of them. None of them.
None of them motherfuckers speak for me. That bitch Oprah don't speak for me. Bitch Gail, she don't speak for me. Faggot ass Lemon, he don't speak for me.
And all these niggas
Fuck
and all y'all
outta here.
niggas that y'all idolize and worship, these niggas are selling y'all down the drain.
If you ain't trying to give me no knowledge or try to enlighten our
these
people,
is the type of
what the fuck you to us? You ain't no spokesperson.
Exactly. These are the niggas that we have to get rid of if there ever was a revolution. We would have to get rid of them. And what I mean by get rid of them, you know what I mean by get rid of them. Get rid of them because we don't need nobody that's going to sell us down the river. You get what I'm saying? Just because they want to feel entitled or they want to feel privileged enough to be around the oppressor or be in the presence of the oppressor or to be recognized by the oppressor. This is what I'm talking about right here. That's that bullshit that I be talking about. And you know, I hate to keep, you know what I mean? I'm going to go back. You know what I mean? Because this quote, he say, forgive me if I can't forgive my brother. Who's your brother? Who's your brother? Who's your brother? These fucking devils? When did Herschel Walker play in the NFL? Let me look up this.
First he played in the league. First he played for Donald Trump.
What year?
I think that was 19. This is before the NHL. I forgot what it was called, but it was another football league, and they played when the NFL stopped. And he was part of a team called New Jersey Generals. That's before he went to the Giants.
Okay, now
this is when he left. I think he went to Georgia State. He went to Georgia Tech or Georgia State. One of Georgia schools I think Herschel came from. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. And he was a running back.
Right here to see when did he. Okay, college career was from.
I actually believe he won a Super Bowl.
82. And which college did he go to?
Was
he
it
went
Georgia?
to the University of Georgia. This is where he went to. He went to the University of Georgia.
And then he was first in the Jersey Generals, right?
Now, let me explain something to this bitch.
What was his first team? The Jersey Generals, right? His first team was the Jersey Generals, right?
Let me see. College football, University of Georgia.
Then he went to play for the New Jersey Generals.
Bleacher Report, Sport News, number 2 by ESPN. New Jersey Generals.
Yep. And guess who owned that team? Donald Trump.
Now, pay attention to this. Herschel Walker played in a time where niggas wouldn't get paid no money to run footballs. Herschel Walker was born in 1962 in Wrightsville, Georgia. Now, anybody know anything about Georgia? Anybody know anything about Georgia? We hear about Atlanta, Georgia, but do you hear about the areas around Georgia? The good old South.
Yes, sir.
You know what they do to niggas in certain parts of Georgia?
Hang them.
Yeah, they still do that. Let me tell you this. There's certain parts in Georgia where families own the whole fucking town and rent it out to niggas. You get what I'm saying? And that's how they keep the niggas under control in those towns. That type of shit is going on in the state of Georgia. But here we have a black man out of the state of Georgia that's talking about another black man should not get paid for the motherfucking work and the motherfucking pain and the motherfucking trauma and everything else he done been throughout history. He does not deserve to get paid for that. Just like everybody else got paid. The Japanese done been paid. The Indians have been given some of their land back and some money. You get what I'm saying? Niggas ain't been paid a dime. And we done went through the most compared to any other race. You get what I'm saying? Because what's the difference is every other race came here. We was already here. We was already here. Every other race came to this motherfucker. We was already here. I don't want to hear nothing about that because since the beginning of time, since them motherfuckers came here, not us. It's been nothing but a problem for us. We have had to build things for these motherfuckers. We have had to work for these motherfuckers because they was too lazy to work for themselves. They could not exist in that sun down there in cotton fields picking cotton all fucking summer long or even during the winter. They was too lazy to do any of this shit by themselves. So guess who had to do it for them? Niggas. Y'all wanted to hear music, you want to dance, guess who you had to hear that shit from? Niggas. When you wanted to be entertained, when you wanted to see fights, who was fighting? Niggas. And you mean to tell me all this work niggas done been putting in for almost a century now, they don't deserve to get $1, my nigga? Because America been great to you. How America been great to you, my guy? Because these motherfuckers gave you peanuts? Because you ran a football? Because we looking at you like you dumb now. We looking at you like you a fucking coon. Excuse my language. I hate to talk about other brothers like that, but this brother got to get it today. He got to get this work, my nigga. He got to get this work like a motherfucker today. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going to go back to his quote again. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to go back to his quote one more time. He going to say, it is the greatest country in the world to me, a melting pot of a lot of great races and a lot of great minds that have come together with different ideas to make America the greatest country on earth. When has black people ideas been inside that American ideal? Mr. Herschel Walker. You forget niggas built the White House, but it's called the White House. Why didn't call it the Black House?
Shit, cause we painted white, nigga.
You get what I'm saying? Niggas built all this shit that's around here. Niggas worked all this land that's around here. And you feel like your ancestors weren't entitled for shit like this. And you know what? I was gonna say this too, man. Niggas gotta quit saying, man, we ain't just gonna lay down like our ancestors. I'll whoop your ass. Let me tell you something, your ancestors ain't laid down, my nigga. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe you think some of them niggas that came fresh over from that boat, even some of them niggas that escaped, you know what I mean, weren't trying to fight back. They just laid down and were slaves. You got to be fucking kidding me. But see, the biggest brainwash is, you know what was easier? The more niggas that was born into slavery compared to the other niggas. This is why they had stopped the slave trade for a minute, the Atlantic slave trade. Y'all don't know it stopped for a while because it was too many niggas coming up from over there. And the niggas that was coming from over there was influencing the other niggas. Like, look, man, we need to get the fuck up out of this. I ain't no motherfucking slave. But you can't convince somebody that was born a slave that they're not a slave. And that's what's been going on this whole time in this country. We all been born slaves and don't know that we slaves. And don't know that we're being prepped for slavery our whole fucking life. Everything they didn't taught you in school has been a fucking lie. Everything in school they didn't taught you is a fucking lie. You know, they should have been teaching you in school economics. They should have been teaching you financial wisdom in school. They should have been teaching you how to start a business. They should have been teaching you how to fill out motherfucking forms to buy houses and shit like that. They should have been teaching you all of this shit in school, but they wasn't. They was teaching you this bullshit ass history. Science is good to a certain degree, but they mainly force this bullshit ass history and this bullshit ass schedule that they get you on. You know, like you go to school, then you hear the bell, then you gotta go to school, you gotta go to the next class, then you hear a bell that lets you know you gotta go here. You need a pass to go to the bathroom. You hear another bell to go to lunch. That's when you know you gotta eat. It gets you trained for a schedule. It gets you trained for a job or the penitentiary, especially in inner city schools. In inner city schools, they don't give a fuck. Because for one, let me tell y'all this. How can somebody give a fuck about you that don't know you or can't relate to you? They there for a paycheck. A lot of those teachers that's in these inner city schools, that's why the public school system has failed so bad, because we ain't got enough of our own people that care about their kids' educational system to be teachers in a public school system. So these white people come from out of town, from the suburbs, and come take on the positions that niggas should be in a public school system. And guess what? They don't give a damn about your kid. They give a damn about that paycheck, though. That's what they care for, and that's why they there. And some of them tell you, I ain't here to babysit your kid. I'm here to teach your kid. Your kid either gonna learn or well. They don't give a shit. But yeah, man, like people in this country, Herschel Walker, you the biggest piece of shit I ever heard of in my life, nigga. You worse than Judas, nigga. You'll sell us down the drain, nigga. You tap dancing for these motherfuckers. What you always say, K's, man, why you sign with these white motherfuckers, man?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that's what he doing?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear statements like that, man, America is has been great to me. What'd he say? He like many have died trying to get in America, but not trying to get out. Do you think that's a true statement?
Shit.
What? Nigga.
Yeah.
You all right over there, nigga?
I'm chilling.
You say shit, you don't know what to say about that one, huh? You blown away by what this bitch ass nigga talking about right here?
I ain't surprised, man.
Man, it's crazy, man. I don't see how you don't be surprised, nigga, that somebody that look like you could speak this ill about their people and what they don't deserve to get. Respirations, teacher separation. Ain't that the point? Well, let me ask you something.
Let me ask
you something real quick. Go ahead.
You just
go ahead. And I ask you. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. You ask me why I can believe it. Look at the niggas that you know.
Hey, that's a fact. That is a fact. But still, though, it's like, bro, this dude. Only reason why I asked you that, man, can you believe that somebody look like you will actually be siding with this shit, man, is because, like, in a way, it's kind of hurtful to know, like, your brother think like that. You get what I'm saying? Your brother think like that. Many people have died trying to get in, but no one's dying to try to get out. Talking about respirations, like teacher separation. That's the fucking point, my nigga. Let me ask you this question: when the Japanese got their respirations, you get what I'm saying? Did they stay with the white folks and the niggas and all that other shit, or did they separate? Or did they separate? They separated. They did their thing. They gave them something to start something with. They gave them a little bit of, how can I say it, generational wealth to start with. That's what they did. If they give niggas that money, you know what niggas gonna do? They gonna fuck that money up.
Because niggas was trained to fuck up money.
They gonna fuck that money up.
When I be telling niggas how to invest, the first thing come out their mouth, when I get my money out? When I get the money out so I can spend all? I'm like, spending on what?
Right.
Like one nigga, I'll talk to one nigga, I said, yo, I can show you where you do this, and then in a few months you have like 10 G's. He's like, word, then I can take the 10 G's out and go shopping. I was like, go shopping? For what? I don't know. I like, see.
Do you normally spend 10 G's when you go shop, nigga? Hell no, probably not. But still, that shit don't make no sense. You gonna use 10 G's to go shopping. And this the thing about clothes, man. Niggas, you'll get some clothes, bro, a couple years, look up, you ain't gonna have that shit. You ain't gonna have that shit. You either ain't gonna be able to fit it, or something happened to it and you ain't gonna be able to have that shit. You ain't gonna have it no more. So it's no value in buying clothes. I don't believe in that shit, bro. But you know what, man? We gonna move the fuck on, though. But like I said, yeah, fuck Herschel Walker, though. You know what I mean? I encourage y'all to go listen to what this brother tried to say and how he was talking down on niggas and trying to put himself in a category as these white folks and everybody else. Go look up that shit and listen to what that bullshit ass motherfucker had to say. But yeah, we about to move on, man. You know, and then we gonna get up out of here. You get what I'm saying? We gonna talk about Bobby Shmurda. You know what I mean? We're going to drop a horn for Bobby Shmurda. He just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I got a question for you, Case. Before I answer this, is the streets going to reward Bobby Shmurda for keeping it a G? Going to sit down and do that time and not run his mouth and take that extra time for his boy so he can come home early.
Well, if he's smart, he wouldn't even worry about what the fuck the streets got to say. He'll just do what he got to do to maintain, staying his black ass up out of that motherfucker.
Right. I was just watching some, when he got out, Quavo for the Migos. He went and picked him up from the airport. You get what I'm saying? Shout outs to Quavo. We go drop a horn for Quavo. Pick homie up from the airport, fresh out. You get what I'm saying? Got him dripped up. You know what I mean? He seen his mom and shit. Went to go handle his business. Don't tell him whatever. They gave him some money. You get what I'm saying? I'm happy for that brother. Good to see him home, man. You don't see too many stand-up guys. And let's see if people glorify him. Let's see if people fuck with him the way they was fucking with Snitch 9 rat ass.
What's going to be interesting is...
What's that?
That's kind of interesting. You said one of the Migos, right?
Yeah.
Ain't Cardi B, which one she married to? Or Offset?
Offset.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You keep it official. She a blood, right?
Yeah.
GS9, that's Gangsta Stone Crips.
Yeah.
Brownsville, Brooklyn, 90s. Why? Because one of their leaders used to live across the street from me in the Ville. Well, the 90s, You know what I'm saying? Shouts to my man Tess. If he's still around, don't even know.
Yeah,
Ain't seen that nigga in a decade, but I knew how, I know them niggas is so I wonder if that nigga gonna be all about the paper or they gonna use that bullshit as a deterrent to getting money.
I mean, they say he's still signed to, what was that, Atlantic Records or something? No, Epic Records. He's still signed to? They say he's still signed to Epic Records.
Oh, he was on Epic?
Yeah, he was on
that's
Epic.
not even the same label. So, I don't feel how he's still signed to Epic. I mean, I guess I don't know. Them labels, man. I don't see how the fuck he get incarcerated. Now that damn contract ain't any fucking good to it.
Right. You know what I mean? And did they even pay for him an attorney or anything like that? I don't even think they paid for his attorney. I wouldn't even fuck with Epic if I was him. His first thing would be trying to buy his way up out of that situation. That would be my first move. Go ahead.
I tell them Jews strapping down. I don't give a fuck how you sue me. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna make sure I impregnate every fucking female you are related to, motherfucker. You come fuck with my goddamn money. You come sue me for any goddamn, I'm gonna make sure that all my homies is in that goddamn synagogue laying pipe to all your little nasty, horny ass bitches. And we know since they inbreed, they'll love to outbreed. Fuck that. That's how way you threaten them motherfuckers. And then, all right, get all the paper. You have to play fire with fire.
Yep. And see,
you can't pull. He just came home, so he can't pull things on him.
And see, this
can't do that. You can't go in there, rah, 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 rah. But you can't tell him that you make sure he'll be a close relative. He ain't gonna have that shit. Let that nigga know you will be at the family reunions. You be at every bar mitzvah. He ain't having that shit. He like, hell no. You be up in that synagogue, all that shit. Hell no.
Say you getting out of it one way or another, huh?
Yeah. We're gonna do this shit on some moral standards. I'm about to sit down in the synagogue. I'm gonna make sure they put your ass out in that synagogue when I finish your ass.
Free Smurder man up out of that contract with Epic. I don't know his situation. Maybe he could be coming home to a good situation or even better situation. You never know, but I know they didn't give up that money for that attorney or try to fight that case. They let him go on up down the road. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's see if Chewy took his craft seriously and wrote some stuff while he was sitting down. Let's see if he took that time,
but
let's come out with a plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
or if
I told
go back
America,
to the hood on that same bullshit, and there it is.
Like I told America, I'm like, let the man come home, spend time with his family, get his mind right. You know what I mean? And start putting his plan into motion and just watch him. See, this is my biggest thing. You know what I mean? Y'all watch the rat when he come home. Let's watch a real G. That just when it sat down, did his time like a man. You get what I'm saying? Come out here, do his thing and support him. And
other niggas home too. Roddy's home, right?
Yeah, support them niggas.
He been home for a little while, so yeah.
Support them niggas because you know what? America got this obsession with, you know what I mean? All this gangster shit.
I put it like this, though. If the nigga's a true artist and truly about being an artist, then no later than next week, you should see something or hear something.
Yeah, true. And it'd be dope.
Fast.
And it'd be dope. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Bobby Smurder, man. I hope I hear something from you real soon. You get what I'm saying? And all you bitch ass niggas, you feel what I mean? Like, real nigga out here. That's a real nigga right there.
Yeah,
Can't none of you niggas say nothing about that nigga.
He has to have some type of shit out by next week sometime, and then we'll know what path he's gonna take. If he has no new material out by next week, then I'll be like, you know what, it's a wrap for that nigga. He about that bullshit. He about to go down for some more stupid shit, just like Casanova.
Yeah, but if that nigga come out and he get to making that music, just think about it. Bobby Smurder come out with a record next week.
Yeah,
it's gonna break the internet. It's gonna break the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Niggas be looking for that food to eat.
Yep, it's gonna break the internet. Niggas already trying to work with him and calling him to do some shit. You already know what time it is. But niggas already at him like, come on, man, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Like niggas giving him money and shit. Like, you know, like. In a way,
paying homage. Niggas is paying homage. See, that's niggas saying, yo, listen, here's some money, here's some bud. You know what I'm saying? You got no reason to be on the block. You
he on probation in 2025.
Yo, you home. So, like I said, that's why niggas is giving you paper. That probation shit, that's just a formality. That's just like you have to go to work once a fucking week and check in with your employer and shit. Other than that, what that nigga supposed to do,
his job is music.
Exactly. That nigga supposed to be in the studio right now, laying down shit right as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Because they
I
can
don't know,
still
Case.
bring you the bird.
He just fresh got out, man. I wouldn't say that. You know,
Yo,
the nigga go
listen.
eat, soak everything at tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow,
Listen,
maybe.
this a nigga from my hood. Don't tell me shit don't stop. It's time to get this paper. Niggas will put money in your pocket. Nigga, you supposed to be in the studio right now talking your shit. First thing you supposed to do is hit that studio. Come on, when Pac got home from Rikers, when Pac went to LA,
he wrote No All Eyes on Me album.
Come on, man.
He wrote the whole album.
Come on, man.
Whole
Nigga, he went right to
album.
the
And
that
he
nigga
had
left
material
jail, went
from
straight to the
Machiavelli.
studio.
Yeah.
He
did
left
Pac got busy
he
when
left
he got
that
out.
cell and he went straight to that fucking studio. And he didn't sit down as long as Smurda did. He sat down for a few months.
But Smurda got off to a private jet though, with a bag.
Yeah, that's
know
what I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
That's what I'm saying. You supposed to now. You supposed to go in that studio and represent because everybody's waiting on it.
Yeah,
everybody's like, yeah, right. So
niggas
everybody
waiting on that Smurda record, but they waiting
exactly. So what you gotta do, and niggas know you was coming home, so niggas supposed to pass that everything together. So when you supposed to go in that studio, as soon as you get on that mic, that first take, I don't give a fuck. You slurring your words and trip over that first take. It supposed to lay it down.
Right. Hey, how much you want to? How much you want to bet he gonna be on some type of radio show in the morning, or he gonna do some type of interview tonight, or if he probably did an interview already, bro? I guarantee you, some interview of Bobby Smurda is gonna pop up tomorrow. I guarantee.
The first nigga's gonna be the hot nigga. That's the hot shit. Everybody waiting on that shit. Everybody in hip hop is waiting on what Smurda got to say right now.
What you say? Prevent choice? What is that, my brother?
Listen, niggas know Chewy bust his gun, and niggas know he went and sat down for busting his gun.
And see, you know what I mean? Bobby Smurda, you know what I mean? Y'all need to go ahead and support that brother. Like I say, he done made it to the point to whereas, you get what I'm saying, that shit that 6ix9ine did is unacceptable. He making him look like a clown right now because here's a brother who went to jail, kept his mouth shut. Didn't say nothing. And you know what? As a matter of fact, he took more time so his brother can get out before him. That is a real nigga. That is the definition of what you gangster niggas should be doing out here. Real shit. You niggas is gangsters, right? You niggas is telling on your homeboys, here's a nigga. Like, how was Bobby Smurda when he went to jail? I don't even think he was 18. He just had turned 18, right? Okay.
He was young.
Yeah, he was young as fuck. This young nigga stood on something. You got what I'm saying? Come out. I want to hear what he got to say. And you know it'd be even raw if he talk about it. And if he talk about how these niggas out here rats and getting paid for being rats and how y'all niggas glorify rat culture.
He do fed. He did state.
Right.
And me, I never experienced that lifestyle, but I heard state is harder than fed.
Way harder because the feds, they got a little bit more leniency. Them niggas eat a little bit better than them niggas. You get what I'm saying? They can wear different shit. It's different in the feds. I got people that's in the feds and shit, and them niggas tell me all the time, like, shit, nigga, I'd rather be here than to be in that state shit, nigga. Facts. Only difference is when you in the feds, you dealing with more serious criminals. You get what I'm saying?
Shit.
What?
Doing that. Let me tell you something. When you say serious criminals, you talk about motherfuckers that's getting real money.
Right.
So you talk about the state. You talk about bottom of the barrel niggas that's in jail for stabbing somebody with a pair of shoelaces or some stupid shit.
Doing some other shit.
They ain't used to having nothing.
But see, these niggas that's in the feds, these niggas like rich niggas kinda. You understand?
Not rich niggas that use their brains to do shit. Yeah, they was out there trying to get their paper.
And think about this. It took the federal government to catch them.
Or they touched somebody that was supposed to get touched on some other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, man, a lot of niggas, and this the thing, though, with the feds and shit, though, what I be trying to tell niggas, I'm like, when the feds come get you, you know, they got a 99.9 conviction rate. When they come get you, that's why niggas just take the deals, because they got so much evidence to get you when they come get you. Think about how important of a nigga you got to be for the feds to be watching you, bro. You feel me? You got to be doing something. Somebody's running their mouth for them to use the resources to watch you. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, y'all niggas got to start being careful. They're just like, you know, I had to tell my one man the other day. You feel me? Every time I call this nigga, talking about, he like, yeah, what you want on the phone? And I hang up on the nigga. You know, why you hang up on me? I'm like, nigga, cuz you don't know who the fuck listening to you, nigga. He like, what you mean? I'm like, nigga, you don't know who the fuck listen to you. A nigga could be listening to your dumb ass to get to somebody else and they know you run your mouth on the phone. That type of shit. Y'all niggas don't understand why old school niggas used to move the way that they used to move and shit, man. When niggas wouldn't talk on them phones and shit, or when niggas had beepers and shit and they knew certain codes for a nigga to come grab some shit. Like niggas went with all that phone shit. That's why you hear a lot of these old school niggas that's kind of skeptical about the phones. That's why I was laughing when Minister Jap was talking. He said them older niggas be trying to shit on technology. You heard that shit, K? He said them older niggas shit on technology.
And technology to make an easier case for the feds.
Yeah. Way easier case. Y'all
I'll
niggas
put you
do,
like this.
y'all niggas
We
do
the reason
job
why they got
for
rid of
police.
payphones.
Huh?
They got rid of payphones because of us.
Yeah. Niggas
We go to
stay-
different payphones. They
like
know what the
they
fuck
ain't ready.
niggas.
Call this back right here, nigga. Stand there and wait for that shit to happen. It's gone, nigga. You don't know who made that phone call, nigga.
Who the fuck made that call?
Exactly. You don't know who the fuck
Phone
made that
ringing,
phone
man.
call. It like a motherfucker.
That phone ring, the fucking crossing guard to be there at 5 in the morning on that corner, man. That's her old man on the side calling, making sure she on the corner so she can sneak in. The fuck out of here. Yeah, there now be motherfuckers working at their payphone. That's why they got rid of most of the payphones. They're like, yo, you can't catch these motherfuckers on the payphone.
Mm-hmm.
Can't catch them.
Yeah,
And anybody gonna answer that motherfucking phone.
Anybody that's in the chat, man, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we go live. You get what I'm saying? Because we do this every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, 11 until. Me and K's are being here, giving niggas this work. You know what I mean? Spilling out some of this good content for you niggas. Thursday, we going to be digging the crates over at WDQS, Blaze Radio. You can check us out over there from 6 to 8 o'clock. You feel what I mean? I got a lot of good shit lined up. As you can tell, I stepped up the production a lot over here. You get what I'm saying? Nigga looking like $1 million over here. You feel what I mean? That's the way I want to look. You know what I mean? And it's only going to continue to get better. But yeah, man, shout outs to the homie Bobby Smurder. Shout outs to everybody at GS9 over there. You know what I mean? That's a real stand-up dude over there. You know what I mean? Deaf to all you rat niggas. You know what I mean? That got niggas upstate. They got niggas in the penitentiary doing forever in the day while your rat ass sitting out here, you know what I mean? And these niggas' kids ain't gonna never see their kids and shit no more. And your bitch ass out here just living it up. You feel me? Like this nigga, did you see the video of this clown? I don't even like giving this clown attention. But did you see the video of the nigga 6'9", snitch 9? You get what I'm saying?
I always talk with that character.
That's what I'm saying. But see, I don't understand why people glorify that type of shit, like fans and shit like that. You know what I mean? Think about it. Rap music back then, nigga, you couldn't be no snitch and be no rapper. You get what I'm saying? You couldn't even be a gay ass nigga and be a rapper. And if you was gay, you kept that shit in the closet. You feel me? Like it's a lot of shit that done changed up. You get what I'm saying? It was more like a man thing, the rap music. You know what I mean? The chicks dug it too. You feel what I mean? But see, chicks loved masculinity back then. These hoes like all this feminine shit. These niggas, these bitches like these niggas with these pants tighter than theirs. You feel what I mean? Niggas in the mirror and shit with their hair. Like I seen some goofy shit. I just be looking like, what's up with this shit? Like y'all niggas is becoming more females than the females and shit. And then when bitches get real nigga around and shit, you know what I mean? Like they be like, damn, like shit, you manly as fuck. Like bitch, I'm supposed to be feminine. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to? Oh yeah, girl. All this other gay ass shit that niggas be doing and shit.
Yeah, they said tiptoe talk. That's why.
Yeah, like
tiptoe fucking chatter.
I'm not with all that. You know what I mean? I can't even tolerate, like, you know what I mean? Like, I love females and shit. I love their point of views and shit. You know what I mean? But I can't sit and like watch Love and Hip Hop with you all day long.
So you know what the females used to say to me all the time? They be like, damn, you rough around the edges.
Yeah, you a rough ass nigga. You rough ass nigga.
They know, but they be like, yo, there ain't no way. I say, yeah, I ain't one of them niggas that's dependent on you bitches to take care of me. I can do what the fuck I want to do. And see, these hoes are so used to catering for these niggas.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? When they run to a nigga like me that don't need them, that don't give a fuck.
They be
like
shocked.
One bitch, yeah, like this one bitch back in the day, she always wanted to buy me some shit. I'm like, I don't want that. She's like, damn, you have everything? What can I buy you that you don't have? I'm like, bitch, buy me a house.
Right.
You want to buy me something? Bitch,
right.
Huh?
You want to impress me, bitch?
Buy me a fucking house.
But see, you know what'd be crazy? That's when they realize they ain't that bitch.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's when they realize they ain't that bitch. When
and then
hit them with
they
that.
Scatter like roaches. They like, I can't. See, when they so used to being around niggas they can control and mold, when they see a nigga that they come out of left field, like, man, get the fuck out my way, ho. They like, oh shit, they scared because they know they can be broken.
Or you know what? The ones who ain't scared, the ones who ain't scared, you know what they be like? They be like, oh shit, let me pay attention to this nigga. Let me fuck with this nigga. This nigga could show me some shit that I ain't never seen. And he ain't trying to take nothing from me. Cheese runts. Oh, that's what you want, Marvin Odom? That cheese runts, yeah, man. I ain't had none of that yet, though, man. That sound like that might be some fire, some of that gasolina, though.
Sound like a cheesy motherfucker.
Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga. But hell yeah, though. Them bitches be like a deer in headlights, though. When a nigga come at them like that, when you be like, nah, I don't need that, man. I'm good, whatever. And that's the line that they always hit you with, like, damn, nigga, it ain't nothing that I can buy you. You got everything that you want. You be like, well, fuck it, buy me some property. Or bitch, you know what?
Buy me a fucking house, yo.
Or bitch, you know what? Get this so I could go start this business real quick. You feel me?
Nah.
What?
You don't give me nothing. Just give me the fucking house. I'll take care of everything else.
Right.
Just
Right.
Put my name on that goddamn deed. I'll handle the rest. Don't you worry.
Right. At that very moment, that simp ass bitch fell in love like a motherfucker. You know that, right? That's that bitch that was hitting you up, that was calling you shit like, what's up? What you doing? She got the bug in you after that one, nigga.
Yo, man. I think about some of the bullshit I went through years ago. I was like, damn, I really got away with that shit.
Right, but see, that's the thing though, man. When you a nigga that got your shit together, you know what I mean, you self-sufficient, you know what I mean, you financially stable, and you know what I mean, you pretty much, you know what I mean, you operating on an independent level and shit like that. Like some females attracted to that shit and some females are intimidated by that type shit because they can't control you. They have no control over you whatsoever.
Yeah.
At any moment, this nigga don't need me for anything either. Like, so then at that point, it becomes like, damn, what could I do to add on to this nigga?
Yeah, because I go on a rampage.
You say you go on a rampage?
Back in the day, I used to go on rampage. I didn't care. I used to go through things, yo. I used to forget that I was dealing with one thing because I'm over here 4 or 5 ahead of the game. And forgot about the other one. I was like, damn, I forgot all about that. Oh, well, out of circulation next. Just keep it moving. Like, it got bad at one point, man.
I'll say you had, like, that's how it was with me, man. It got so bad with me, bro. I had, like, a weekly rotation. Like, in this weekly rotation, like, changed up, like, every other week and shit. It was, like, wild, bro. Because it was just, like, I was one of those type of niggas. Back then, you know, when you out here and shit, you get what I'm saying, and you doing shit, you be all over the place, and it'd be a lot of places you be going to, and it'd be a lot of people you be meeting that you normally wouldn't meet. You know what I mean? Just doing normal shit. And like, nigga, when I used to be out, like, nigga, meeting like some of these bros and shit though, like it used to be so easy back then, bro. And I ain't have to try as hard as other niggas.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I love Columbus.
Oh, you say those bitches down there, nigga? They was ready, nigga.
I ain't never sleep alone in Columbus.
Man, listen, it's just like, nigga, you know what I love?
We did a show out there, boy. Them chicks out there, they made sure that you had a good time. In Columbus?
No, not like down south. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just talking about Ohio.
I know you talking about Ohio. These bitches in Cleveland, there's some of them are pretty, so it's a little ratchet, but it's some of these bitches, you know what I mean? Some of them.
Cleveland, we never stood a whole day in Cleveland. We was like in and out. But Columbus, we used to stay in Columbus for like a day and a half. Oh yeah. I did Columbus.
And you know what, man? I just played it like way again, but you know what I mean. I want to give a big horn sound to all you dirty feet, good pussy having bitches one time.
Chicago got a lot of that.
It's a lot of them bitches up here. It's a lot of them bitches up here. It's a lot of them bitches up here, nigga. And they come in all variety, shapes, and forms for all you BBW lovers, for all you slim, thick bitches, or you slim bitches. But see, this the thing up here. You got to meet these bitches at the right spot. You can't meet no bitch at the 55th gas station and think you got something other than a freak. You get what I'm saying? You can't meet no bitch. you get what I'm saying?
Why you say that?
Because it's just some places, like, it's just certain bitches, like, fit, like, certain, like, all right, how can I say it? All right, West Side bitches. That's more like the Puerto Rican, the black girls and the white, like the mixture of like females and shit. So black girls that have been around white girls and Puerto Ricans, they got a whole different mentality besides a hood bitch on the east side that been around nothing but niggas her whole fucking life. You get what I'm saying? They mentalities is different. The way they think
I don't
is
care about
different.
the mentality, BC. That's the whole thing. But I don't care about the mentality. I don't get what it's
Man,
from.
but you know what though, man?
It's about conquering.
It
You
is.
don't fuck about all that.
It is, but
So
certain shit.
what?
See, I'm a picky nigga. Certain shit turns me off, dog. Like certain shit really turn me off. Like if you just an overly ghetto ass bitch, I'm good on that shit. If you a bitch, like every time I come around,
You know
got
what?
some shit going on.
You know what? You know
like,
what? You know what? No, I can't say. I remember back in the day, it was like this. It's so bug. I can still remember this chick. That's how this from back in the day, yo. I met a road skate ring in Pasadena, New Jersey, and yo, light skin but ghetto. I mean, big dookie. She's well, big dookie. You know what I'm saying?
Big wagon, huh? Big wagon.
Yo, he shot a big dookie, yo, because back in the day, we used to wear big rope chains. Like, real shit was big and real. It was light as a motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. That shit was not heavy. It was big, but it wasn't heavy. It ain't
Gold
no
is
real
light.
weight
Gold
to
is
it.
light. All gold is
That
light.
shit was like thin. It was like, you see them big dookies we used to wear? They was big, but it was thin. They ain't no real weight to them. We used to get them chains like $300-$400. They was real gold, though. But some of them was 10 carat, some was 14.
Big horn.
Obviously
sound,
gonna pay.
Big horn sound one time. Gold chains back in the 80s, and my nigga K's in his age.
Yo, we used to wear them shits and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, so boom. And they had a little fila suit, terry claw, you know, have a little Adidas on her footies, ghetto to the motherfuckers. Yo, get up out here.
Sergio High-Techs. You get what
You know what I'm saying? They used to have
Yeah.
little tubes. I'm telling you, I can take you
British
to
Knights.
projects up here in the Bronx, and you'd be amazed. You'd be like, what? Like, and you wouldn't even, and
But-
some of the most goddamn cutthroat ass motherfuckers you could ever meet.
I'm talking about these nigga. You was talking about them bras though. I'm talking about nigga. I'm serious about that shit. There's certain shit that turn me off with bitches and shit. Like if you one of them overly ghetto ass bitches, that shit turn me off. That loud ass shit. I can't stand all that bullshit.
Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Bitches getting drunk. Like that shit is unattractive as fuck.
Yeah.
And these bitches up here don't give a fuck. These hoes be getting geeked. They be loud. They be wanting to fight, fuck, all that in one. You got to meet the ones that's quiet and just want to fuck.
You know,
Those
that's
the ones
fun
you gotta meet.
sometimes, though. Sometimes that's fun.
It depends on what
Sometimes
type
that's
of.
fun.
See, I'm not in my young boy shit no more. I'm not in my young boy bag no more. When I was younger, I used to do all types of ratchet shit, fuck ratchet bitches, all types of shit. But I'm not into that shit no more. I'm with my wife. You get what I'm saying? And before I met her, I kind of had got out of that shit to where I was going out all the time. Cause like every time I went out, nigga, I was pulling a bitch. Facts.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that bag you messed up on. That old.
I was pulling a bitch one time for the bitches. I used to pull.
I'm talking about when you was getting that respiration money back. Motherfucker. You fucked around and get that shit back.
Yeah, man. I gotta tell you, all
You should
money,
have
and
that
good money.
information over the
All
big,
money
man.
and good money. You know what I mean? I'm at a better
All money
place
is
in my
my
life.
money.
You got to think about this. You know what? I have no regrets about nothing I went through in my life. You know why? Because I got my kids. You get what I'm saying? Before that, I wasn't thinking about having no kids, even with that bitch. You get what I'm saying? And then I got my kids now. You know, my kids done changed.
I
You feel
do. I
better,
got a
my
regret.
nigga. Huh?
I got a regret.
What is that?
I should have asked DMX that night if he needed a DJ. I didn't ask.
Hey, you know what? Certain things we regret is just a learning experience.
Man, because I know if I'd have been in that camp, oh, man.
But think about think about the next time you in that position, you know what to do.
Oh, no, those days over. I'm
Yeah,
just
I feel you.
saying, if I'd have, I just think if I was in the mix with that cat, I think he wouldn't have did a lot of things he did.
Maybe
Because he'd have been on my case about that. Kids, you always about that money. No nigga always talk about that damn money. Like, yeah, nigga, fuck, let's get this money, man. Let's always talk about that goddamn money.
What's wrong with the money? What's wrong with the money?
It have took him out of the state of not getting high all the time. I'd have been, smoking weed. That nigga like talking about getting his money.
What's wrong with the money?
And he'd be like, damn,
Shout outs
kid,
one
what
time
you
to
get
my
the
nigga DMX, aka Darkman X.
No, where he had, I think what was who? His DJ was what's his name? He used to DJ for fucking Onyx. What was that nigga name? LS1. That was his DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that nigga, I said, fuck. I said,
Hey,
ask that nigga back in the day.
Did you just see DMX on Drink Champs?
Nah, I didn't see that one yet.
See, man, I was kind of upset because it was good at first, and then they started getting him drunk and high. And then it turned into some whole other, you barely could understand. He barely understood what the fuck he was talking about. They had him drinking that Douce, smoking that weed up there. X got on his bullshit. You know what I mean? He got to telling stories and all types of stuff. That's what Drink Champs is for. They get on there. I like Drink Champs. You know what I mean? Shout out to Drink Champs. Shout out to Nori and them over there. You know what I mean? That's
Nori, a funny nigga.
Yes, he is, man. Very, very, very funny. Very, very entertaining over there.
Don't get it twisted. Nori a real nigga. That's a shooter right there.
Oh, yeah. He was telling a story one time I seen about when he shot somebody and the nigga told on him.
Yeah, they're a shooter.
He said he shot the nigga.
A lot of them niggas are left rack of shooters. Back in the day, if you needed a shooter, you went to left rack or Queensbridge.
Queensbridge, that's where Nas at. That's where Nas
or even them niggas in 40 projects. My other niggas are like pop niggas and this one pop niggas.
Right.
So you couldn't rely on Brooklyn niggas to do it. Cause Brooklyn niggas they just take your money. They ain't shoot nobody. They'll shoot you if you ask for the money back.
Right. But yeah, man. Hey, man. We about to get ready to ride up out of here in a minute. You get what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and play your boy Chris Crown, and I'm going to see how it comes up on the other screen over here when I pull it up. You get what I'm saying? We about to get out of here in a minute. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody that came through and rock with us tonight. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that like, shared, and subscribe to the channel. You get what I'm saying? If you was new to it. And everybody hit that notification bell so you get notified the next time we go live. You get what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed this episode that we have. We got a new look over here. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's going to keep getting better and better. We got people coming on in the near future. You get what I'm saying? New artists. You get what I'm saying? And just people that we had good conversation with in general. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is Grownmanishh. I'm Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy. Bitch. A.K.A. Mr. Land Wood, where it's good.
His Girl Scout cookie is hit.
And my nigga DJ K's over there got the room foggy than the motherfucker probably.
Man.
Yeah, but yeah, we about to get off into this.
So high, they left the room. They went the front.
Was this the whole one that you sent me right here? It should have been. Hold up. It was one that you sent me that was the whole one. I hope that's it.
All you gotta do is look and see how much time is on there.
Yeah.
You say, the longer it is, the know it's the one. I'm not sure if this is the release version. This is the one they sent me, and I see them.
This it, bro.
I like it.
This it. But yeah, we about to get out of here. And what's this? This is Chris Crown's Smoke, right?
No, the title song is High as Hell. It's just the hook goes Smoke.
We about to get in here. We about to get off into this song, Chris Crown, High as Hell. You know what I'm saying? Grownmanishh, make sure y'all come back and check us out on Friday. And make sure you check us out Thursday on WDQS Blaze Radio. It is DJ K's and Luxury. We digging in the crates. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 8 o'clock with K's digging in the crates. I'm just talking shit and drinking my Henny that night. You get what I'm saying? But on Friday, come check us out. We're going to be talking about the Gullah Wars, the Gullah Geechee people. I'm going to get y'all hip to them. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a little preview in between. I'm going to put together a little montage or a little, you know what I mean, like cameo for it and put it out before I, you know what I mean, actually come on and we talk about it. So, yeah, we about to get off into this Chris Crown, High as Hell. I hope y'all enjoy this. Grownmanishh. Oh, you know what? Nah, we're going to do that another time. I hope y'all enjoy Grownmanishh, Luxury. Holla at me. Chris Crown, High as Hell. Let's get it.
Yeah, you got some stuff for me? Yes, I do, brother. What you working with? I'm going in the Gucci bag. I got something good for you, brother. You told me last time you had the good stuff. I know, but listen, you know it's a drought lately. It's been a drought. I know what time it is, though. I ain't going to hold you above you.
Why, yes, it's booming. That's not the one? No, give me something else.
That ain't the one, but that though, it's booming. If you don't like that, come on, you know where I'm from over there. I'm from Staten Island, man. I need that stuff to have me. Staten Island, why they wild? I got that killer bee shit right here. That's that all I need. I'm smoking it now. It's a cow. That's what I'm smoking.
Nice.
What? Bong bong? Bong bong? That's what I be
seem like this booger foot be booming.
Mm-hmm. Let me do.
Let me get some of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just hit the boom line later and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Please, please.
Right on. We go.
hit the boom line. Let me know we got a boom back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Say no more.
Let's boom.
Say less. All that I need, I'll be there with you. You real with me, I'll keep it real with you.
High as hell, trying to drown out the pain. High as hell, trying to drown out the noise. High as hell, so you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours.
Crush it up, load it up, pass it out, get it back, don't get it back, no sweating that, just smoke, 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 smoke.
Let's go. High as hell, trying to drown out the pain. High as hell, trying to drown out the noise. High as hell, so you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours. I'm suited and booted, my mind in a whirlwind. High, just me and my girlfriend, she mean the world to me. She got my loyalty, she in design and I looking like royalty. Big bag and I came for the love. Bitch bad and she came out the mud. Quick fast, had to make her the one, cause she get cash and she came for the fun, that's me. Ooh, look how enticing, here in the shape, body look pricey. Breaking it down in the crib, I be piping. Breaking it down in the crib, nothing like it.
Smoke, 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 smoke.
High as hell, trying to drown out the pain. High as hell, trying to drown out the noise. High as hell, so you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours.
Smoke, 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 smoke.
Crushing, I love it, I say it in public. Ooh, you the one for me, baby. Ooh, big clouds, I go crazy. Ooh, Henny rounds, so no chasing. Running laps, I drop pounds off. Double up or I round off. Don't fall short, I stand tall. Big baller brand, that man ball. Big menu, I'm copping a few. Shorty bad, you can hop on it too. Pick one like which one, don't know what to do. When I twist it, right, kiss it, and blow up the room. Shit hitting good, it's a gas pack. He wants some pay me through Cash App. I got the plug if you need something past that. We got the plug if you need something past that.
Smoke, 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 smoke.
High as hell, trying to drown out the pain. High as hell, trying to drown out the noise. High as hell, so you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours. Yeah.
Smoke, smoke, smoke,
Black sounds.
smoke,
Black
smoke, smoke.
Yo, my yes.
Yeah,
You got some stuff for me?
Yes, I do, brother.
What you working with?